So you're saying I can start?
Yeah, good. So,
Are you sure?
yes.
Are you sure you're sure this time? You're not gonna tell me that I can't start stream?
Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Start.
I'm allowed now?
Yes.
You're not gonna tell me to delete my channel again?
No.
No. I started the stream, by the way. They all heard that. I don't know if you figured that out or not. Hello,
I can't.
Snacks! Hello, Snacks, and welcome to my web. I'm Spider Girl Cutie Pepper Senpai, and today is Minecraft. Hello, hello. I gotta get some music on here. How's everybody doing? Nice to eat ya. I'm here with Zach. Hello, Zach.
Hello.
Hello.
Delete the channel.
No! I right before I started the stream, I was like, "Hey, Zach, you cool with me starting?" And Zach was like, "No, delete the channel." And I was like, "Well, fuck, okay." All right, if I gotta, I guess. Let me put on some music. Ooh, loud. That looks like it's good. Maybe. Music volume. Music volume. Okay. All right.
So
What?
how is the pepper today?
I'm pretty good today. Slowly getting my sleep, hopefully figured out again, because sleep is always tough for me at this time of year. Let me open up the Minecraft. How is my chat today? I'm just realizing now, this music sounds like porn music. This is porn music. I'm keeping it on anyways, but still. Oh my god! Oh, Minecraft. Minecraft, you're being too large right now. Go into the... Fit yourself into the box. There we go. Okay. Look, it's all black and white now. What the heck, Minecraft? Hey, Nonex. Hey, J Hill. Welcome to the stream. New guest? Well, no. It's just Zach. Or did you mean the, like, previous pictures before I, like, removed them? Did you mean those? If you meant those, that's different. Because if you meant the Judith picture, that was from the other day's stream, where Judith and Jody did a Special Lesbians Love on their own with, some Star Wars. Some, Star Wars Outlaws. That whole game. This one. No, because that makes sense. Yes, yes. Indeed, yes. So, Snacks. I have like 3 new redeems that I have set up. I got 3 new redeems. I made it so finally, if you're gonna lurk, there's actually not just a birb thing, there's actually a lurk redeem. There's a lurk redeem. What was the other ones? Lurk redeem, or was it only 2? I take it back.
You're going in the penis box.
Yeah, that's it. that's it. If you lurk, then that happens. That audio plays. Sorry, Zach, you're going in the penis box. There's also another new one, which I'm just gonna let you guys find. It's in the description. I'll let you find it if it happens. Okay, I need to start with the Skelly Farm before I go on to the thingy. J Hill says, so cold. You're really cold. I'm sorry. It is really cold today. I tried to go for a walk this morning, and I had to like super bundle up, which I don't usually have to do because of like my body heat and all that. But yeah, I had to bundle up today. Had to do a little bit of a bundle. A little bit of a bundle. A little bit of a pepperoni bundle. J Hill and Zach found it.
Yummy, yummy.
Okay, you discovered plush pepper, plush pep. You discovered my alter ego.
The alter ego.
Here, let me. Oh my god. Oh, this doesn't seem right at all. Okay, we're good. It's fine. Minecraft, you scare me. Alright. Alter ego coming out. Yeah, it's gonna be funny. Hang on. Hang on. The suspense is killing you, I know. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
I am little plushy pep. I am the small little plushy pep. The small little plushy pep. Small little plushy pepper. I'm plushy pepper now. Aren't I small with an L? Harley says, I want a plushy pepper. You're gonna, if you got a plushy pepper, you'd put a hole in it. I know what you'd do with that hole. I know. This is my only PNG. It's a little plush pepper, drawn by B. And if you don't know B, it's one of Mealby's friends. If you don't know Mealby, it's one of my friends. Yeah. It's a little plushy pep. I got this... Actually, was this drawn by... Yeah, no, this was drawn by B, yeah. Like, forever ago. What?
Oh, good.
J Hill says, slams down money. Shut up and take my money. I wish I could produce plushy peps. I wish.
I was saying, you want to join the call, Haru?
Would you like to join the call, Haru? Haru? Would you like to join the call? Haru clarified, saying that I can snuggle. So I would give a plushy pepper so many cuddles and kisses you wouldn't put a hole in it and then fuck the hole. A lot of people do that with plushies. Haru says no. What if plushy pepper is even more of a gremlin? Hang on, I want to see what this sounds like. Okay, that's what it sounds like. I'm a little gremlin creature. You would love the plushie. Okay. What is happening? I've become plushy pepper. So now there's redeems. You can turn me into Lux, into Pepper, into a cube. You can turn me into Ara Ara, and now you can turn me into plushie. You can turn me into plushy Pepper. And do wholesome things with me. Yeah. That's right, Haru. I can't help but giggle. It's adorable. Thank you. I'm just a little plushy pepper staring into your eyes and watching forever. Hello. Wait a second. I have an idea. I have such an idea right now, actually.
She has an idea?
I have such an idea. Zach, are you hearing the voice of Plushy Pepper?
No.
You don't... Oh. Hang on. I'm gonna make it so you can hear the voice of Plushy Pepper.
That...
Cow.
Don't lie to me!
What's up,
I know the truth!
I hear it.
Now you hear it.
Hey Pepper, I have something important to tell you.
Yes?
You're very, 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 very cute.
Oh my god. What? Are you sure?
Yes.
Aw, heck. Aw, heckies. You What was it that I said that made Jody barf? Was you heckin' sweetum. Heckin' sweetum.
Did you watch the live part last night? I think I saw you in chat.
Oh yeah, I was there for a bit.
My music sounds like porn music. I didn't mean for that to be the case.
So,
But it can also be cute. Non-X is trade sweets to return to the web. Welcome to the web, Non-X. Welcome to the web. Jill says, who with me on the donation goal idea? What's that? What's the donation goal? Next extra donation goal is Pepper and make a plushie. You mean like an actual plushie that is real that I can like market or something? Like a marketable Pepper plushie? That'd be pretty neat if I could make that happen.
I would buy like all of them.
Good. As you should. Good.
Supply and demand.
Supply and demand, and the supply is, or the demand is Haru.
Yeah.
This music is very calm and comfy, isn't it? I like this
You're
cute
very
music.
calm and comfy.
Oh. Yay! Where is Plushy Pep? I have an idea that I'm trying to enact upon.
So, last time we played Large Bar, and I did some research because I was scammed twice. And
It was
nobody
hilarious.
cares.
It was really funny.
No one cares.
I cared that it was funny.
I'm here for scamming Zach.
Yeah, see?
Apparently, there is a very low chance that a bullet will actually miss. And the fact that Miyobi got lucky twice is crazy.
It's pretty great. Okay, here we go. This works. I've made it so. Yeah, this does it. Now it at least moves slightly. Only it moves slightly because I was looking over and seeing that like, you know, PNG and all that, and it just felt wrong. I needed to have like some sort of image that moved a little bit. So now it's moving a little bit. That works. That works. Jalen says only Miyobi may shoot Miyobi. It was such a freaking chaotic stream. I can't believe how it went yesterday. I'm so sorry for what I did to Miyobi. I feel so bad.
I was trying to not read people, but I've been very competitive, so
So you read people.
yeah, I was read people.
Zach. Oh, Zach.
I wasn't counting cards though. I was reading.
That's good.
Can't believe Zach was looking at other people's streams.
Yeah.
I was not looking.
What a
at
cheater. Okay, I think I've missed a little bit in the chat. Nox's voice is too adorable. I'm just adorable, oh well.
Adorable.
I'm just adorable, oh well.
You're adorable.
What happens if I go into my anime voice while having my voice like this? Oh well. Oh well. What does that sound like?
Discord kills it.
Does
here we
YouTube
are.
kill it? Does
Here we
YouTube
are.
kill it? Oh well.
Has Haru seen Blair? Has Haru
Seen what?
Wow, that's high pitched.
Have you seen Blair?
Blair.
Like BLAIR?
E. Yeah.
Oh, there's an E at the end? Oh,
Never
shit.
heard of that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought there was E.
We made a character named Blair, and she's just super mega, like, hot topic goth. and she's gonna be a new character.
Oh. Is that the voice that I heard the other night?
What? Oh, that one.
You
Yeah,
did the Hot Topic voice.
yeah, that voice is. So it started off with that voice, being like, oh, that's like a Hot Topic voice, and then we decided to design a character around the voice, and so now we have that. I'll put a picture up on screen of Blair. Because I sent a picture to Zach. I'll go and get it back.
Blair Hot Topic. That's her name.
Yep. That's true. Let me put Blair on the screen. This is Blair. Because I made her in Skyrim. This is Blair. Look at how goth Hot Topic she is.
Oh my gosh.
She will not give a shit. She doesn't give any shits.
But will she step on me?
Yeah, probably. And then when she finds out you like it, she'll probably step harder because she'll be upset. She'll start turning into stomping, like Dead Space stomping.
Oh my god.
And then also, if you like this, then you'll like this other picture because she's also kind of fucking ripped. Look at how toned she is. Oh my gosh, are you okay? Okay. So this is our new character, Blair. Yep. Fire spitter, don't chew on my giblets. No, my giblets are safe and mine, and don't chew on them. It hurts.
Giblets.
My poor giblets. My giblets. My gibbles. My gibby. Not my gibby. Nonic says dies of diabetes. Was it because of the... Was it because of that? Don't chew on the fire spitter. I'm just but an innocent little baby. What's going on, Haru?
This is so cute.
Yay! All I want in life is to be cute sometimes. I don't feel cute 90% of the time, so I'm glad I can be cute right now.
You are cute 110% of the time.
Oh, thankies. Thankies. Get off of my nuts, fire spitter. That's weird. It's really weird. I don't like it. New bottom surgery just dropped. It's called Num Num Num.
That's actually very old bottom surgery.
Oh. Oh no,
Farmers do that to goats all the time.
What? Farmers do that to goats?
It is the traditional way.
With their mouth?
Yeah.
No, you're lying to me.
Yeah. No. it's
You're lying
true.
to me.
It's true.
You wouldn't tell that to a baby plushy Pepper, would you?
But it's true though.
You wouldn't lie to a baby plushy Pepper?
Never.
I need to search
It's
this
either
up.
sheep or goats. It's one of the two. It might be sheep.
Oh. Oh, I don't want to search this.
You want me to look up?
I'm searching it up. The first thing is a Quora thing, and I don't... Oh, that's not something I needed to see. Oh, there was an image. Oh my god, it's true. Oh my god, I actually saw a real life image of it happening, and You can't do this to baby Plushy Pepper. This is the baby Plushy Pepper debut, and now baby Plushy Pepper is looking at, like, farmer eating sheep and goat nuts. That was...
Wow.
I'm almost gagging.
I can't believe I've scarred baby Plushy Pepper.
You
for life.
scarred baby Plushy Pepper.
And you have pretty music for it too.
No, it's not porn music. This is gonna have to be on the sign, isn't it? The guy had a big poofy white beard and there's blood dripping down it. That was the picture, and then there was a fucking little like goat, something like that, like just beneath him on a table, and I can't believe I had to see a real picture of that. I thought it was Reddit, and I thought like, okay, it's just gonna be people talking about it, but there was an image. There was an image.
You're welcome, chat.
At least the chat didn't see it. I don't think I could get away with that. Oh god. Hi Andre, welcome to the stream. What's up? Me vomiting, actually. Nonic says, hey, I'm Pepper. Do you still remember that one copy pasta I sent in chat? No, what was it? I remember that one was sent, but I don't remember what it was. What was it? What was it? What was it? Sorry, Zach, I was trying to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, okay.
I was doing it on purpose.
Oh, you're doing it on purpose?
Yeah.
Rude.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Zach.
This morning I was reading a very, I was looking up stuff about Larsburg.
Uh-huh.
And I found this thread of people discussing the AI voices of Larsburg. And, they're discussing like, oh, should the full game have AI voice, have real voices, should not. There's like lines and paragraphs of text. There's one person that, they had like no paragraph, they just said one line. They're like, oh, voice actors aren't entitled to a job. I'm like, alright.
That's annoying. That's annoying.
A lot of the debate was about like, oh, it saves money.
So
it's less costly.
There's a lot I can say about AI.
Yeah.
You know what I have to say about that? CEOs are not entitled to a job.
That's true. Their jobs shouldn't exist.
There's one that was like, one crazy message where someone said, well, having AI voices is good because you have a 0% chance of any type of allegation
Coming out about like a voice actor you hired.
Yeah. You have 0% chance of drama or allegation from a voice actor. I'm like, okay.
So I have a lot I can say about AI, but before I do that, I have something that I've been requested to read.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna read it. Did I do it? Did I do it right? Did that come through in the call?
You can't break it up for me.
Haru?
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 Huh?
Haru?
Did it come through in the call?
Did what? Sorry, I was distracted by something.
Oh, I did a very cutesy thing that the chat asked me to do.
Oh.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh, okay.
I was curious if you had heard it. Oh, I got rated by Doot. Hello, Doot's audience. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, Rorovision. Welcome, Dutarium. Welcome, Carol Defender. Welcome, Spuds. Welcome, that's it. Hello, I am Plushy Pepper. Oh, hey, I still have Blair on the screen. I didn't even notice that. Did you hear me do the uwu thing? Did you hear me? I'll do it again. Noxus, thank you, Pepper. Was it good? Did it work? Did it have the intended effect? He said, I think I did. I'll do it again. Did you hear that one, Haru?
No, it breaks up a call.
No, I did not
Sad.
hear that.
Sad. I feel like Haru might have, like, slightly melted. I don't know if Haru melts at cute things as much, but maybe.
I melt at I melt at cute things.
Okay. I was trying to do a cute thing that I was told to do by Nonix. So hello, Doot and others. Welcome to the stream. I am just waiting for skeletons to spawn in the skeleton spawner, and just waiting so I can like get my XP stuff up. Meanwhile, I have become Plushy Pep and am wandering around. I'm just a little Plushy Pepper. Just a little Plushy Pepper. How are you all doing? How was Doot's stream? How's life? I just raiders, repel borders, people elbows and misses. I see what you're doing, Fire Spitter.
Hey, loser.
Redeemed squat. You know what? It's not even a problem for me anymore. I've been getting used to squatting. I've been practicing. Remember how I did 100 squats on the stream a couple weeks ago? Well, I did 100 the other day just for fun, because I'm trying to exercise. So, I got this. 20 squats? Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Maybe you should double it.
Maybe I should. I'm not even out of breath anymore when I do it.
Maybe, lower the cooldown.
That's also an option.
Alright, I think I'm gonna head out now.
Okay.
But I just want to say hi and Pepper cute.
Do you want to hear an Ara Ara first?
Sure.
It was redeemed. Okay, Plushy Pepper will do an Ara Ara. Ara Ara.
Catch you later, Haru.
And we'll see you later.
We got
Okay.
club, Haru. We got club, man.
You okay, Haru?
Yeah.
What happened? You did an extra sound. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I don't know if I should say on stream, but I'll DM you.
Okay. Haru probably peed a little.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah, club, Mario.
yeah, we should collab soon sometime,
Yeah.
hopefully. Bye.
Bye.
Boy.
Haru moans and Zach's like, we should probably collab sometime, Haru.
Yeah.
Just in two completely different worlds.
Networking. I network.
Network. Even in the most interesting of moments.
I
Hello,
have the
Toy Not
mind
a Cowman's Clothing. Welcome to the stream.
I have the mind of a business person.
I
Always
noticed.
network.
Yeah, I hear ya. I noticed Dude and all of his people came in and raided, and now I don't think any of them are here. Because they said all like, hey, do raid, and then complete silence from them. Are any of them still here? Rural Vision, Deuterium, Carol Defender, Spuds. Are any of you here?
Do any of you want a club?
Any random viewers? I mean, Dude's a streamer. You can ask Dude. I don't know about the others, though. I need more people to collab with.
I need to network.
Firestarter says Zach could walk into a sex dungeon and go, hey, does anyone want to collab?
Well, there was at one time.
No, what? Are you actually gonna tell a story?
I was actually gonna think of a story, but I can't think one. There was at one time in band camp.
I see.
And then that other time in Vegas. But we don't talk about that one.
We don't talk about that one.
Yeah.
Apparently all that happened was Haru was like pinched on the shoulder. I got the text. I was scared. I was scared it was something. I was scared Haru peed a little. Firestarter says, wait, what? Oh, take a sip. Thank you for the sweet yummy nummy, so tasty. I will take a sippy. I gotta go check on those skellies. It's already been 40 minutes of this stream, wow. That means there's probably a lot of skellies. Firestarter says, who's to say that she didn't? That she didn't pee a little? I don't know, maybe Haru did pee a little. I like to make girls pee. That's not true. I thought it'd be a funny thing to say, though. So we were talking about AI. Do you want Plushy Pepper to go into the intricacies of AI? Zach?
Sure.
Okay, so AI.
Artificial intelligence.
Auto shop interior. Yes, artificial intelligence.
Us, inspector.
Oh, I see.
I wonder what that sounded like with the high pitched thingy. In any case, so basically, AI is very complicated. It's like, first of all, it's not really AI in the way people think of AI as an artificial intelligence. It's just a learning program, as most like stuff is with like computer tech. But it's just kind of called AI because it's the fancy word at the moment that gets people like to think it's especially like smarter than it is, and it's also kind of just the word going around. Like, you can see a lot of stuff being called AI right now that has nothing to do with AI. But so the concept of AI, in my opinion, is that the concept itself is okay. But we are currently under a capitalist system where AI artwork and AI voices very often and very much do take away job possibilities from artists and voice actors. So like, instead of someone getting hired to someone who needs money to make a living because we live in capitalism, someone who needs that money to survive, instead of them being hired to do some work, they won't be, because AI will be easier and cheaper. And is very often used by big companies and stuff like that, and companies in general, when they already have, like, by far enough money to just hire voice actors or artists. So that's the problem with it. As a concept, it's okay, because, like, if we weren't living under capitalism, then it could be used for things such as people who want to be artists and don't have, like, the capabilities of drawing or creating something in that way, maybe due to a disability of some sort. Like, for example, maybe I were to, like, lose an arm or something like that, or lose my arms, and now I can't draw, and I always used to love to draw, or I already do love to draw, but, excuse me. If I lost, like, both my arms, for example, and I still wanted to draw, like, how would I do that? How would I be able to express all the characters and artwork I'd want? That would be, like, one of the only options I'd have. So, like, there is a degree where it is very good for people who are disabled or have, like, big visions of things that they also, like, just don't have the money to actually use to pay artists or voice actors because they don't have money. This will allow them to actually still create those things. The problem is, though, is that because capitalism, a lot of the AI stuff, especially when it is good AI that actually does create things really well, they've made it cost money anyways. So now it's not even accessible to a lot of those people who don't have the money to hire voice actors and artists. So, like, they don't have the money to hire voice actors or artists, and now they also don't have the money to hire or to, like, work with these programs. So, it's not even under capitalism. It's not even being used for, like, in the ways that it could be beneficially used. It is in some circumstances. Like, there are people who are, like I said, like, maybe disabled or something like that, can use it, and they, like, do have money, but they can use it to create these things. But, like, depending on how things go, there's still a degree of, like, how much money do they have? Could they actually use it to get a real voice actor or artist to do it? All of those things. And so my main problem comes with it, with, like, the fact that it's not letting artists and voice actors and such earn a living as much. It's, like, removed that ability a lot. Excuse me, in a lot of ways. And also, a lot of, like, big budget companies are using AI for things when they absolutely have the money to do it. For example, I remember everyone was talking about one of the Disney products a while ago. I think it was a Marvel thing, using AI for, like, in opening to one of their shows. And, at least for, like, parts of it. And that's just, like, really unfortunate, because they could have hired someone who actually needs a job and needs to be able to put food on the table and all that stuff. And so, like, it's another one of those things where, like, it gets really messy, but it's also still, just like a lot of stuff, the fault lies largely and mostly with, like, the system we live under rather than explicitly the thing itself. Although the thing itself is being used.
Make sure you bring more maca next time.
Bring more maca, J Hill. Although it is being used to, like, exploit people at this point in time. Nonix is Zach? I think they're. And Firestarter says, "Wait, what? I think that was about you going to a sex dungeon. You have to tell that story, Zach. But first, oh, Firestarter says we already got 3 things for the sign today: trauma, Pepper making Haru piss herself, and Zach. Does anyone want to collab? I think that might be the sign. Is just like." The first sign will be like, it'll be like, just like asterisk, Haru pissing on a Pepper plushie, and asterisk. And then the bottom sign will be just Zach. Anyone want to collab? I think that'll be the signs. Remind me of that at the end of the stream, everyone. Firesphere also says, AI is one of those things that's incredible to utilize, but it's being exploited, unfortunately, rampantly at the moment. It holds so much promise for future development, but not in its current state. Yeah, I agree with that. Onyx is Disney's Wish, based on the reviews I heard. I think it was Wish, but the one I was thinking of was like, I'm pretty sure there was a, it was one of the newer Marvel shows. I think it wasn't the one with Samuel L. Jackson, I think? And it had, like, AI in the opening, like, sequence of it for every episode. Firestarter says, I don't deny I love using AI, but I only use it for personal projects, especially in writing. It's been... Oh!
Hey, loser.
Okay, I'll do that in a moment. Firestarter says, it's been acting as a co-writer for me in role-playing and reignited my love for writing after writers. Yeah, so there's, like, degrees where it is helpful, especially when you're not using it to exploit people, like artists and stuff like that. Like... When that's a thing, it's fine, really. I think there needs to be a way to figure out how to make it so... Because I know it reads off of other people's artwork, and you can sometimes... There's the idea of asking, like, hey, make this in blank person's art style, which is weird. I think there needs to be a degree of, like, consent for that. Like, be like, hey, I want to submit my voice for an AI voice thing, or I want to submit my artwork for an AI artwork thing, and so on and so forth. But, like, a lot of that stuff isn't working that way. And so, like, especially with,
Welcome to the call.
it's a lot more, like, evident and obvious when it's, AI voices. You can just, like, recognize that it's that person's voice, and it's like, oh, that feels kind of weird. What if they don't want this? What if did this person give us consent to have their voice used? Oh. I keep sneezing. I keep snoozling.
Well, stop doing that.
Oh my god. Scarlet? Scarlet? Hello?
Yes. Hi.
It's been a bit. I'm Plushy Pepper at the moment.
Ah. No one's home, so I can kind of talk loud.
Yay! Okay, I am Plushy Pepper, but I've been told I have to go back to not Plushy Pepper. It has been redeemed by Non-X. Bye-bye, Plushy Pepper says.
If I accidentally cough, I apologize.
That's okay. Now I'm no longer plushy form.
Hey, want a club?
Scarlet's not even a streamer. Oh, my nose is all runny now. Uh-oh. Is that from opening the window?
Sorry, I brought the disease.
How could you do this? Is it in that bottle you're holding?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yummy, yummy.
Foil, I apologize. I'm fixing food because I haven't ate it all day.
That's okay.
What kind of disease? Is it top shelf? Bottom shelf?
Shelf 8. Also, I just became Lux, and now you're immediately redeeming me to go back into... Okay.
Alright, there we go. Back into plushie mode. Hello, Sasuka. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. I am Pepper, and I'm here with Zach and Scarlet, and I'm playing some Minecraft. am currently healing up my tools at a skeleton farm. And also, I'm in plushie mode. I hope you enjoy the stream. What are you laughing at, Toynautica? What are you laughing at?
Here we are.
Your funny voice.
Yes, I am using a funny plushy voice. The chat was making me say oh whoa and stuff like that a bunch. What has happened with your voice? I am in plushy mode, so they made me sound like this. Chat made me sound like this. Because they put me in plushy mode. Redeem Blair. That would be funny. Oh my god, says Suska. Yes. It's the chat did this to me.
I was gonna say something, but my brain went blank.
I don't know. Bat says, have I seen Scarlet before? I don't know, have you?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm in and out all the time.
Yeah. Scarlet's here occasionally.
I'm a ghost that stays in the background.
Yeah, Scarlet, back in the day, back in the earlier days of the Pepper, Scarlet was here, like, constantly. But you know how life is.
Yeah, I got busy with work. Oh my lord.
Sasuka says, where are you from? I am from the town of Pepton in the Cognatus Empire on the planet Mostery Lost. But also, I'm just from New England.
I'm trying to eat pizza. Didn't go well.
Oh no, did you spill the pizza?
No, there's like a thin layer of ice on it.
Uh-oh. Toyota Cow says, the moment you got out of plushie form, you had to get right back into plushie mode. Yeah. I can't believe this nonsense. I'm plushy forever.
Come on.
Toyota Cow says, your regular form peaked up and then went right back down. Yeah. Nox says, yes, you are, you awesome being. I am what? And then Sasuka says, I'm from Brazil. Yeah, nice. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. I really hope you enjoy my streams and my content. I like meeting new people. We are rather silly around here. I'm currently wandering in circles while I wait for skeletons to spawn so I can take their life essence from them and put them into my tools. So I can colonize the land.
Yeah, this
Classic
is normal.
Minecraft. Carnival and football? You hate the carnival? I'm sorry. Tornadic says, I'm becoming a dad, slapping my knee when I laugh. Did you slap your knee? That's really good. I don't know if I ever really see that in real life. I feel like that's almost like a cartoon movie thing. I don't know if I've ever seen someone slap their knee. I see people like clap or like slap something, but not usually like specifically their knee in the cartoony way. Tornadic says, yes, I slap my knee when I laugh. That's amazing. I appreciate that. Thank you. I require video proof, but not really, I'm joking. I require documented evidence. Are you sick too, Scarlet?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I like how your ears move whenever you talk. On your Fuji.
Huh?
I like how your little, like, bunny ears move whenever you talk.
Oh yeah, that's how they the person who got me the PC, that's how they made it so the ears would move when I talk.
I like it. Firespirit says, depending on how I laugh, I legitimately begin to sound like Yoda. That's funny.
I was like, you know, like when you're very, very tired, it's almost like you're drunk.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, I'm like, I call it sleepy drunk. But anyway, the other night I was trying to get home and I was exhausted from work. And I just randomly started like act like just saying things in like a Dobby voice line kind of
Oh
thing.
my gosh. That's interesting.
I was like, Dobby doesn't want to be here anymore. Where's Harry?
That's actually an uncomfortably good impression. It's weird.
Yeah. Dobby doesn't want to be here anymore. Where's Harry?
I like that. I love that. That's great. Zach is urging me to go back to Lux again. Okay, but
The pepper regime is broken.
Is it? Let me go and make sure it's on. Let me go make sure it's on. It should be on. Oh, it's not.
I'm gonna run off.
Now it's on. What?
I said I'm gonna run off.
You're gonna run off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for stopping by for a few minutes. It was really nice to see you, Scarlett.
Goodbye.
I'll try and be active more once, like, busy season's over at work. Bye.
Bye. Hello. Okay.
Hello.
Turn on a cow says, this room you're in is so comforting to me. Oh, really? I really like that. I'm glad. Fuck you, Zach. I'm really glad this is a nice, comfy room.
I was scared.
You have been giving yourself the money constantly. Try not a cow says, as someone who paces around a lot, I'd love to pace around that room. If only I could get like a copy of this room specifically and like make it like VR chat world or something. Then you could just like pace around it whenever.
I think there's ways to do that.
I think there is, yeah. Gotta get into like port it, and I know there's ways to port Minecraft worlds into like Blender or something. Fires versus that's a pretty good voice impression actually. Yeah, I thought so too. Nonex says, hi Lux. Hello Nonex. I appreciate you saying that. It makes me feel very it's gender euphoria in a way. I've realized recently that being more open with like my plurality has actually given me gender euphoria, which has been really interesting. So yeah, I kind of want to do a thing where I have an avatar for each of myselves. So I'd have one Vera avatar, one Lux avatar, and then one Surmay avatar. This is technically the Lux avatar, and it is like actually pretty fitting to like how I view myself as Lux. But I don't have like one that visualizes Surmay or Vera. But the main one I use, like the Pepper avatar, is kind of just like it encompasses all of me. Not a cow says, assuming I have my normal body and this is a normal sized building, I'd run and walk around for hours. I should tour more of my Minecraft realm. There's a lot of aspects of it that I love. Like I walk around and I pace around in that room a lot, but there's like, it's not even like the place I actually like really like to pace around. There's like my house in Pepton in this world is like my favorite place to pace around, because like I built it specifically to be like a navigatable maze, kind of like everything all connects to each other in a really comfortable and cool and exciting way, I think. Firestar says, by the way, apologies if I'm scattered today. I'm doped out from exhaustion, sleep paralysis, and nightmares constantly last night, alongside an early start this morning. Oh my god. I'm sorry. That seems like a lot. That seems like a lot. Toy Not a Cow says, jump over the water parts and have fun. Yeah, like, shit. Welcome to the stream, Sentai. Thank you for stopping by. What's your favorite Godzilla movie? I haven't seen many of them. I want to see more. I think the one I watched most recently was really good. Was it Godzilla -1? Was that it? Let me make sure. No. Yes? No. No, it wasn't Godzilla -1. It was a different one. I think. Oh, wait. No, it was Godzilla -1. Yep. Yeah, Godzilla -1 is probably my favorite of the ones I've seen so far. You should watch Shin Godzilla. It's by the guy that made Evangelion. That's cool. I need to watch Evangelion in the first place. I know it's very popular. Thank you for stopping by, Sentai, by the way. I hope you enjoy the stream. We're just chilling out, playing the crafts, kind of doing whatever. It's kind of what we do. I'm waiting for skeletons to spawn so I can carve them up. Like this. Yes. Yes. I really want to show you guys now the my house again. I'm not there nearly as much as I used to be because of the earth. Firesplitter says, ironically though, I was in the perfect mindset for my singing workshop today. It was pure chaos in its organization, but because of me being funky-brained, I could perfectly follow events no problem. That's interesting. Being funky-brained allowed you to follow events better. Huh. Sentai says the G-1 direction, Yamazaki got the green light to make another movie, probably a sequel, but there's not a lot of details yet. Interesting. I wonder if it'll be like farther into the future, but I mean like it took place in like the 40s, so I wonder if it'd be like in a different decade. Because that would be pretty cool too. I'm all sneezy. Is it just because I opened the window? Is it all allergies? Or am I like sick or something? I'm so confuzzled. Firesplitter says, I like the 1999 Godzilla movie. I've seen that one, but also I saw it a long time ago. And probably like when I was a kid, so I don't remember much of it. The ones that I've seen more recently are Godzilla -1 and the one like the I saw Godzilla vs. Kong. And I also saw the like first the one that's in the Godzilla vs. Kong like timeline, I guess, the first one in that one. The first Godzilla that appeared in that one. Yeah. It's been an hour and I haven't even healed up all my tools yet. We're just pacing around forever. Foreverly pacing. Sentai says, I like the Monsterverse stuff. GK was very power wrestling coded. Or pro wrestling coded, yes. Very true. I like that. There is a degree where I really like, just because like Jody, one of her things about it, Jody's my girlfriend, Sentai, one of the things she said about it was like that she didn't like it because it was very like just CGI monster versus CGI monster, and for me it's like, oh yeah, I don't mind it. I mean, that's what animations usually are, is just animated thing versus animated thing. That's what like a lot of cartoons we like are just like since we're playing Star Wars a lot, like Star Wars Clone Wars, it's like just a bunch of animated clones fighting each other. I don't know, I thought it was cool. It was a movie that you don't have to take too seriously because it's just a bunch of big creatures punching each other. I am way more on Godzilla's team. I like Godzilla way more. Godzilla, are you team Godzilla or team Edward? This is the new team Edward or team oh, what's the other guy's name? Zach, you love Twilight. What's the other character's name?
I do not. I am offended.
Who's it? Do you know who that character's name is? Jacob, that's it.
Jacob, yeah.
I was thinking like Jack, Jake. I just wouldn't come to me. Jacob. Yeah, Team Godzilla versus Team Kong. It's the new Team Jacob or Team Edward. I like Godzilla more. But also, if we're talking about actually Twilight, I just always like vampires more than werewolves, so I go with Edward, probably. Did I tell you, Snacks, that when I was younger, I read, like, all of the Twilight books? Kind of. I didn't finish the last one, but I read up until, like, halfway through the last one.
I was forced to watch all the movies. All at one time.
I don't know if I've seen all the movies.
After each other.
Zach has a pure hatred for Twilight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fires says, I've not watched much movies nowadays, honestly. Recent movies was the Doom movies. I've gone tired from so many releases. Need to rewatch Lord of the Rings, though. That I need to do again. Yeah, I've been kind of tired with, like, how so many movies are all, like, a lot of movies are just franchises now. It makes it hard to keep up with things. And so, like, I kind of just want more individual movies, or just, like, even just trilogies are fine. But, like, a lot of the stuff is just, like, in this universe, in this universe, in this universe. And in the beginning, that was cool. And, like, I think the concept of that can still be cool. But it's all very fan servicey and let's make money and ads. So, it's much more now. Bat says, Nonix, pardon me, technical difficulties and slowness, but by awesome being, do you man me? What? I don't know what you're talking about. What did Nonix say? I don't see anything saying awesome being. Oh,
You mean?
But I mean, I don't see a message from Nonix saying awesome being. The last message I see from Nonix is if I scroll up and see Nonix saying hi Lux. That was the last Nonix message I saw.
It says yes. Yes, you are, you awesome being.
Oh, I see. Very much existent. Oh, yes, you are, you awesome being. That one. That's it. That's the... I had to scroll a little bit higher up. I'm getting on Nonix and Bat's, like, background lore. Background conversational lore. Sentai says, she should watch the Godzilla Fest specials, the Hedorah, Jet Jaguar, and King Ghidorah ones over the last few years were done old school style with suits and practical effects. Ooh, that's cool. I like the concept of that. That sounds really fun. Tornadic House says, I just like werewolves. That's fair. Okay, genuine question for everybody here. There's a couple variations of this. Vampire or werewolves? There's like 3 questions I can think of that are basically all the same question. Vampires or werewolves? Elves or dwarves? Or cats or dogs? Those are all basically the same question, but I'm gonna ask all 3 anyways. Tell me your answers in the chat. Cats or dogs? Elves or dwarves? Vampires or werewolves? You have to answer all 3. Give me right like cats, werewolves, and elves or something like that. right, you gotta tell me all 3. Nox is a vampire, elf, both. Both. Okay. Okay. Fire Spitter says dwarf. I'm not surprised. Fire Spitter. Zach says pirates, demon. I'm gonna kill you, Zach. Bat says elves can be cool, but a lot of them are assholes or annoying dwarves, or are assholes or annoying, dwarves. I like. This might not be a surprise to all of you. I like cats. I like elves, and I like vampires. I like the elegant, pretty ones. Those are my choices. And yeah, I do agree that a lot of elves in media are like kind of bitches. And I kind of wish that wasn't the case. I don't really like that gimmick of elves being like that. Tyrus, this is perfect answer, Zach. Nah, fuck you. Fuck you and Zach.
Fuck you and your pizza.
Yeah, we're fucking the pizza.
I love that line.
Don't fuck pizza, that's gross. You're gonna get all greasy. That says always been werewolf for me. Toy Not a Cow says elves. Okay, so I have 1 point from Toy Not a Cow. I have 2 points from Non-X, because I'm not counting both. It has to be like one or the other for you to be on my team. Yeah, no, those are my things. The cats, the elves, and the vampires. I've stopped moving. I'm good again. There we go. You wanna hear me? I talked a little bit about this on my GTA stream the other day, but I think I can talk about it better now because I'm more fully brained today. Because the other day I was not fully brained, but now I'm more fully brained. You know, everyone knows about the gaydar, like the gay radar, but there's also the transdar, and I was using my transdar the other day to discover an egg. Do any of you know what egg means? Zach, do you remember what egg means?
Yes.
In transness? What does it mean, Zach?
It means someone who hasn't come out yet.
Yes. Someone who hasn't come out and is like also unaware that they're trans, usually like unsure about it oftentimes. Not because there's people who will like recognize they're trans and then not come out yet, but then that's not as much an egg as it is people like eggs are people who don't know they're trans and haven't like come to that realization or acceptance yet. Yeah, Toy Not a Cow says, yes, I know egg. Okay, well, I have a story. I've come across 3 eggs recently, and I need to tell the stories of them. One is the TikTok egg, one is the ASMR egg, and one is the Call of Duty egg. Which story do you want to hear first? Because they're all kind of interesting. Because, like, if you're a trans person, you come across an egg, it's like, oh my gosh, I hope they can figure this out soon. And also, it's really frustrating because, like, I know they could be happier right now, but they don't know that, and it's hard to, like, try to express that to them.
Make sure you bring more maca next time.
See you in the birb, Non-X. Bring more maca. Toy Not a Cow says Call of Duty. Okay, so I'll start with the Call of Duty egg. So, I'm gonna keep all these identities a secret because obvious reasons. I don't know any of them personally, they're just people I saw online. Call of Duty egg. So Call of Duty egg was someone I saw streaming. It wasn't Call of Duty, but I'm just saying Call of Duty because it's close enough and it's like more of me just trying not to like give away who the person is. But someone who was streaming Call of Duty, or a game like Call of Duty, but still, and had previously reached out to me saying, like in DM saying like, hey, I'd love to collab, and it was using very cutesy language like nya and uwu and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's I'd love to stop by your channel sometime or something. And so I stopped by, and like, hopefully this person isn't watching because this is the only person that could be possibly actually like seeing my channel, but unlikely. But this person, I decided to stop by one of this person's streams, and ended up asking, like, I stopped by and was watching the person play Call of Duty, or not Call of Duty, and I asked what pronouns to use, and I was told to use he, him. So I was like, okay, good to know. And he was acting extremely different from those messages in ways that I found quite interesting. As in, like, not being, like, cutesy or anything like that. Not having, like, the profile picture was also, like, an anime cutesy profile picture. But instead was acting kind of like I'm just gonna say a typical Call of Duty bro. You know the type. You know the type. That's what I'll say. You know the type. And saying a bunch of, like, vulgar stuff whenever he was killed in the game and stuff like that. And I was like, and I even said in the chat, like, this isn't what I expected based off of all the, like, cutesiness from your profile and your DMs. He said, oh yeah, no, that's gonna be, like, I'm gonna become a VTuber soon, and that is, like, what I'm gonna do when I become a VTuber. I'm going to, get, like, a PNG or something, or an avatar of an anime character, a very cutesy one, and I'm gonna use this voice, and then showed me, like, a spot-on anime voice, like the one I do, of, like, ooh, anime voice, like, one of those sort of voices. And I was like, okay. And he was like, yeah, I've been practicing that voice, and I think it would be really good for this. And I was like, interesting. And I asked, like, is that character gonna be a girl or anything? And he was like, I don't know, maybe. I'm still thinking about it. And I was like, okay. Interesting. And that was basically it. But, like, the fact that someone is going out of their way to do, like, basically voice training and also has, like, a very cutesy persona is just very...
Here we are.
egg-coded to me. This one was, like, the most, like the other stories are actually, like, more extreme than this one. Like, this one, those ones become even more obvious. But this one was like, okay, this is very interesting. You speak to people online in a very cutesy whoa, ooh woo, nya nya voice and tone, and plan to make a VTuber character that's gonna do the same thing. But to you, it's of course just a character. It's nothing real. It's still cis though. And so to me, you know, right? I had thoughts about it. I didn't say anything because, like, I obviously just was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. I do think personally that, like, a lot of you can't tell eggs that you can't. It's like the prime directive. You can't tell eggs that they're eggs. I don't think that's right. I kind of disagree with that. I think because I think back to my own earlier time where before transition, the thing I needed most was basically permission or someone to tell me that I could be a woman. So, like, I don't completely believe in the whole, like, don't tell them, you have to figure it out on their own, because, like, what if they don't? A lot of people don't, and they go throughout their whole lives, or a lot of time that they could spend looking at themselves and learning, avoiding it. And that doesn't mean anyone should, like, harass the person or go like, hey, you need to transition, you need to do this, you need to do this. Like, there are some examples I can think of that are bad. Like how people treated, if you know the person, Finster. Excuse me, who came out as trans not too long ago, I think. I don't know if the term trans is being used, but I know the term gender fluid is being used, which is under the trans umbrella, I guess, so. But I know a lot of people were, like, treating Finster really weirdly, going like, you need a transition, and it's like, there's a degree where you need to, like, settle down a little bit. But that's the first story. Yes, very eggy. Yes, that's right. Totally not a cow. Also, let me read the chat. Sasuka says, I'm trying to make some people learn Portuguese Brazilian, but nobody cares. Oh, I'm sorry. You want to teach me a word or two? I could try. I'd be open to at least a couple of words. I'd be open to learning a couple of words. Languages are cool and fun. Okay, so now we have... That's story number 1. The Call of Duty egg, which is the least obvious egg. But still, to me, absolutely has gender stuff going on because Here are the facts here. Has in private done voice training to have an anime girl voice. To be able to put on an anime girl voice. Has an anime girl profile picture and persona that is used on a bunch of platforms. Those are like the big clues there. Okay, now the other two possibilities are the ASMR egg and the TikTok egg. The TikTok egg is the one I often refer to actually as the super egg. I talk about that person as the super egg. So that one's the most eggy ever. Meanwhile, there's the other one, who's the ASMR egg, who is like still pretty obvious, but not super egg, you know? Which one would you like to hear next? We could go in order from like least obvious to most obvious, in which case I'd be doing the ASMR egg next as the next story. I need to check upstairs again. I've been here for almost an hour and a half now, and I haven't even gotten to go to the earth. These are my own extra podcasts. ASMR? Okay, totally not a cow. I can do that. Give me all your essence. Give me your essence. There we go. Okay. ASMR egg. So this is the one I actually talked about briefly on the stream with Zach the other day in GTA, where there was a person who I came across was doing an ASMR stream, and the factors become pretty obvious, the egginess to me. And these, of course, like, I think people who aren't trans might not get this as easily, so to clarify it for anyone who's not trans, having these things apply to you doesn't mean you are trans and have to be trans. These are just things that come off to me and others as more meaning that you can be read as being an egg or something like that, or trans, because a lot of trans people enjoy or partake in these activities or things or whatever. But this next person, ASMR egg, came across a person doing an ASMR stream, and here's where it becomes immediately pretty obvious, pretty quick, in VR chat. That's the first hint. And it's like, VR chat, everyone uses VR chat. But like, you know, there's certain types of people who really use VR chat. So this person was using VR chat and had like a custom avatar that was a girl avatar, and also talked about using an AI voice filter, like the ones I was using on my GTA stream that other day, actually. That sounded like was an AI girl voice filter. Two big factors right there. VR chat, voice filter of girl, and also I guess the girl avatar thing. And I was like, oh, okay, this seems neat. I listened, it was relaxing. And then I saw one of the tags of the person's stream was LGBTQ. And so I asked in the chat, like, hey, where, if you don't mind me asking, where do you fall on LGBTQ spectrum? Like, where are you? Because, like, for me, I'm like, I'm trans. I always, and I'm sure this is true for anyone else trans in the chat. I'm trans. I always get excited at the prospect of meeting another trans person like me, especially one who has similar interests. And so, like, I'm like, oh, I wonder if this person is trans. Because of VR chat, AI voice, girl avatar, and LGBTQ tag. So I asked, like, hey, where do you fall? And the person got, interestingly, what came across to me as defensive pretty quick, going on to say, like, oh, I don't have to be LGBTQ to, like, have the tag, right? And I was like, well, I mean, sorry.
Hey, loser.
I'll take a sip. Thank you for the sweets. Thank you, Shiny. So, was like, I don't have to be LGBTQ to use the tag, right? And I was like, I guess not. I'm sorry. I just wanted to check because, and I explained that, like, I'm also a trans woman. Or not also, I said I am a trans woman and I get excited at the possibility of seeing other trans people and queer people. And the person immediately, like, changed tones and was like, Okay, yeah, no, that's fine then. I'm happy to support. I'm just an ally. I'm just an ally to queer people. And I was like, okay. And so my egg suspicions were like off the charts at this point. And so I decided, like, okay, everyone in the chat is using she, her pronouns, so I would like to ask this person. I just said, like, hey, I see everyone using she, her pronouns. Just to double check, are those correct? Are those the pronouns I should use? I also do try to ask this to, like, everybody. I think it's important. As you've seen me ask most of my chat when they start, like, actually being here for a consistent amount of time, I ask them what their pronouns are. Asked this person what pronouns to use. And, they actually, like, paused and were taken aback for a little bit, as in, like, surprised that I even asked. And me, of course, like, seeing this person is, to me, likely an egg, who isn't out, maybe trying to, like, stealth do this stream, like, stealth pass for those who weren't trans. That means, like, go through a situation, like, public situation, without people knowing that that person is trans. And so I didn't want to out the person if that was the case. So I just asked pronouns. And like I said, the person was taken aback and kind of just was like, just paused for a while. I was like, my pronouns are, and then just said, the person just said, like, the name, the streamer name that the person uses. I'm also saying the person because I don't want to refer to them. Shit, I just said them. I don't want to refer to the person with any pronouns because the person just said the person's name. Unfortunately, also, the person, I can't say the person's name because I don't want to out the person. So I'm just gonna say the person. The person, like, paused and then said, kind of in an unsure voice as it came across to me, just the person's name. And I was like, okay. And to me, in my mind, I'm like, there are a lot of trans people who do actually just want to go by their name and not use any specific pronouns. And to me, that's completely fair, and I understand it. Cool. But I don't think that's the situation here, based off of all those factors. I think... 29 like us, my pronouns are streamer, tag. That's basically what happened. And I was like, okay. So what I've noticed here is, like, you say that your pronouns are just your name, but also everyone in the chat is saying she, her, and you're not correcting them, like, even once, which also I understand. Some people are afraid to do that, which is also fair. To me, what this came across as is, like, what I was like 10 years ago when I first came out before going back into denial, when I was using the internet.
Make sure you bring more maca next time.
And people bring more maca next time. See a birb, fire spitter. When I was using the internet as, like, a teenager, and then some people referred to me as she, her, and I didn't want to correct them because I realized I liked being referred to as she, her. So I just went along with it. And I'm sure if someone asked me what my pronouns were, I would also probably avoid the question because, like, at that point in time, like, I'm not trans, I just like to be referred to in all these ways. I just want to be a girl. Doesn't mean I'm actually trans or anything. So, like, I'm sure if someone asked me my pronouns back then, I would have avoided the question and just kind of been like this also, where it's like, I can't say my pronouns are she, her, because that would be me admitting I'm trans, and I can't do that because I'm not trans. I just really want to be a girl, and like when people refer to me with she, her pronouns, so I'm just going to avoid the question. And that's kind of what came across as to me as well. And of course, I could very obviously be wrong. I could be wrong with the first story, I could be wrong with this story. I just find them both very interesting. So the factors that came across to me as the egg in that story are VR chat, female avatar model, like stereotypically like female avatar model VR chat, you know how it is. That was, I think, custom made, which means the person, like, put effort into getting it to happen. Had an AI girl voice. And that whole situation with me asking about also the tag, and then me asking about the pronouns and also the tag, makes me think that that person is most likely an egg who doesn't want to admit that the person is who's not sure that the person identifies as trans. That was my whole thing. That was my suspicion. Of course, like, I want to be very clear in the fact that I could be wrong, and maybe I am wrong. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's very interesting. There's one more story, which is the one I call the super egg, which is the TikTok egg. And I'll tell that, but first I'm going to read some more of the chat. Fire Spitter says, I used to be very fluent in, or fairly fluent in German. Nowadays, I'm bilingual for every curse word across all languages imaginable. Tell me, what's an Arabic, swear then? What's an Arabic swear word? Arabic. I don't know why I said it like that. Arabic swear word. Give me one. Okay, what else? Tornado says, yeah, I'm geeked when I meet another trans person. Yeah, see, you get it, yeah. Firespitter says, I'm just weird. Sorry, please continue, Pepper. Oh, no, I'm going. Thank you. Tornado says, oh, yeah, I read that. Tornado says, back in my amino and eggy days, I just let others determine my gender in whatever community I was in. I wouldn't say my pronouns or correct anyone, and then there's those asked. It was in one of those communities where I decided to just not, quote-unquote, act like any gender, just be myself, but in the clearly opposite gender as where I repped at the time. Everyone assumed I was male. Yeah, no, that's exactly what happened for me. It was like, I was on DeviantArt, where I was posting my very old artworks from like 10 years ago, when I was first into like Homestuck and posting my Abiska character and all that. And I was letting myself be very cutesy because no one I knew IRL knew of my account, so I could do that. I could let myself be cutesy and all that. And a lot of people automatically referred to me with she, her pronouns, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything because you know, I kind of like this actually. I kind of appreciate this. This makes me happy actually. I don't know why, but it's good. This is a good thing. So yeah, same thing. Bat says, that's interesting. The convo you had, I mean, I have no comment on pronouns and stuff, but I guess it was wholesome. It was wholesome on my end. Oh, this is stuttery. It was wholesome on my end. I don't know what the other person was feeling. Maybe a little bit nervous, in which case I feel a little bad. But like, when in this situation that I came across this person, I was like, this is very, how do I put it? This is very sweet and cute, and I can see myself from 10 years ago in this person and how the person is presenting online at that moment. Which is also a very big thing as to why I think anonymity, and anonymity, you know what I mean, is important with online spaces. So like, yeah, it was like really wholesome in that way, but also somewhat sad because like I could tell this person is in a place where the person's probably likely not out in any way and is maybe afraid to admit that to the person self. And so I hope that the person can get there at some point, if I am correct with my assumptions. Yeah. Bat says animalacaries. What? Why did I have a much better time pronouncing that than I did anonymities? Shit, what's happening with me? Why can't I pronounce anonymities? Anonymities. Anonymous. I can say that. Anonymous. Anonymities. Oh man, what's happening? Zach, help!
Anonymity.
Anonymity. Anonymity. Anonymity?
Anonymity.
Anonymity. Did I do it?
Yes.
Anonymity. Anonymity. Okay.
Anonymity.
Anonymity. That doesn't feel like a real word anymore. Is someone gonna clip that? I wonder if someone's gonna clip that. That's making a thing. It's like there was this old place that it was near me. Hopefully this doesn't dox myself. But there was like a it's not there anymore, but there was an old frozen yogurt place near me. Oh shit, what was it called actually? Yeah, it was called Sweet Kiwi is what it was called. It was a frozen yogurt place. And I could never pronounce it right. I'd always go like Sweet Kiwi or Seat Kiwi or Seat Kiwi or Seat Key. Sweet Kiwi. No, I can do it now, Sweet Kiwi. But I have to kind of focus a little bit more than I maybe have to pronounce it.
CQC. Close quarter combat.
Oh my gosh, you're so right. Metal Gear. But yeah, it's funny. Sweet wee wee. Sweet wee wee. Tornadica says, despite me not trying to act male, I was just vibing. No one questioned me. It was freeing. Yeah, I know what you mean. I should take a boat. Also says, I have never been happier than when I was on Amino as a regular dude. I get ya. I get ya. I think the same thing might be true for me. Like, that era of my life was really good. I was very happy then. This was when I was a freshman and sophomore in high school. Because, like, it was when I first came out and everything was, like, kind of a wonder to me with being... The idea of being a girl and, like, being able to be myself in some spaces. It was very good. Although I'm sure, like, if I were to be back in that space right now with the mindset I have right now, even if it was, like, normal to somehow be in that space again, I would probably be less comfortable. I think life for me is better now than it was then, because, like, I have a lot more people around me that I know actually, like, personally that accept me. I don't have to go online to do it, but it was, like, the whole idea of being able to explore myself in the first place at all back then. That was so exciting and freeing. Bat says, hope that person's doing good. I hope so too. I hope they both are. So I have one last story to tell with this, which is the super egg. The fucking super egg drives me fucking up a wall. Oh, this is the person that is like the TikTok egg. This is the person that I really really lose my mind at in some ways. Is my Zoom program not working today? It's not. I have to update the program. I can't zoom in. And by driving me up a wall, I mean the person says, like, it's just the definition of still cis though. This person is the fucking at the molecular level, the definition of still cis though, and it drives me fucking ugh. Seeing I'm gonna use the pronouns he prefers, which is he him, because that is what he prefers. Drives me up a fucking wall to see him, like, say the things he says. And it's like, I support him and all that, but, like, he posts on TikTok, and I follow him, and he says stuff like, hang on, let me find out where I need to go for this. I need to actually start working on this whole thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. It drives me up a fucking wall though, because I will see him post videos on TikTok where he's dressing like what you would picture, what society deems is how girls dress. But his his the things he says in these videos, which I do agree with, is like things like why can't guys dress like this? Why a guy should be allowed to dress like this? And I agree with that. Guys should be allowed to wear dresses and makeup and all that stuff. And that's not like what makes me like think this person's an egg. What makes me think this person is an egg is that he will dress this way and then also be like post videos that literally just say like, you ever look at a woman and like just get really envious of them and their looks and just wish you could look like them and be them and steal their outfits and makeup and just be them? And I'm like, still cis though, right? And then he'll post something like I don't hate beards or anything, but every time I have stubble, it like hurts me. It's just like, it feels so like itchy, but not in the physical way, but like in a mental way. It just feels wrong. And I'm just like, interesting. Still cis though, right? And then he'll post stuff like literally like word for word stuff along the lines of like, I just feel like everything's wrong somehow. Like my clothes just don't sit right on my body. Like it's nothing feels right. And I'm just like, so
here we are.
Welcome back, Nox. I'm like, still cis though, right? Yeah, is that true? And I lose my mind. You can't keep getting away with this. I feel so fucking bad for you. I feel so bad for you. And then there's people who in the comments will be like, you know, you could try estrogen, like it really helps with this stuff, even if you identify as a guy and want to like have all that stuff. There are like femboys and guys who use estrogen, and he would just be like, no, I can't use estrogen. No, that's just what they want me to do. Basically, he'd be like, that's the stereotype, and it's like. Like, he'll say things like, I can't transition to a woman because that's what's more socially acceptable. And I go like, what the fuck are you talking about? He goes like, that I'd be fitting in more that way. And I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? Are you fucking serious? You know what I mean? Because people have recommended transition and estrogen, he thinks that is like what is expected of him and is apparently the social norm, which holy shit it isn't. Anyone trans here knows that being trans is not the social fucking norm. Bat says, I don't think I've heard you this ticked off, Pepper. I'm not even like angry, I'm just frustrated on this person's behalf for him. I'm frustrated for him at him, if that makes sense. Like, this person I firmly believe is a trans femme egg. And like, oh my god. My clothes don't sit right in my body. Still cis though. It's like genuinely, literally the definition of still cis though, is what this person is. That's what he is. And like, I think if someone is, even if I feel like the person is trans, and an egg, I'm still gonna refer to him to this person and anyone else in this situation with the pronouns they tell me to, which right now is he, him. So I'm still gonna refer to this person as he, him. But like, I don't know, just oh my god, like, anyone thinking the concept of transitioning as being fitting in is just off the charts, like not knowing how the world works to me. And I just feel so bad for him. I just feel genuinely so bad for him, because I tried to say a couple things in his replies once, going like, because like he even said in one of them, like, I don't have dysphoria, I just don't like the way my clothes sit on my body or how I look, and I want to look like a girl, and I envy all girls, and I just want to look like that. But I'm not dysphoric, and I'm not trans. And it's like... And so I said, like, okay, I just want to explain to you. I said in the replies, like, I just want to say this, like... Because, like, there were also other people in the replies that were, like, of this video going, like, yeah, you tell them. Don't listen to... Don't listen to the people telling you that you have to be trans, which no one is doing. We're just being, like... There are people saying, like, hey, these things sound like being trans to me. And no one's saying, like, hey, you have to be trans. You should transition. You need to transition. No one's doing that. But, like, I ended up posting a reply going, like, hey, just... Based off of all these things you are saying, I know you're describing this as not dysphoria, but this is literally and, like, materially what dysphoria is. This is what dysphoria is. And he ended up replying, saying, like... And he was really kind with his replying. He was like, what do you mean by materially? And I explained how dysphoria is basically... It's so hard to explain, especially with, like, TikTok character limit and replies, but still I try my best. I'm going to explain it to you guys in what is absolutely more detail, because I can, because I have as many words as I want. I explained how dysphoria is a social thing. And
You
it's like
reached the word limit.
shit. Like gender norms and gender itself and all that, they are, as we say, social constructs. But unfortunately, a lot of people will take social construct to mean not real. That's not what social construct means. Social constructs are very much so real. Like, undeniably so. Like, money is a social construct. Also, it's real. I can see money, I have to use it to survive. It's real. But also, it's a social construct. Like, humanity created this concept of money it's not like a naturally formed thing. It's not like a rule of the universe. It is a social construct made by society. But it is real. And it is still there, and we still need to use it because we live in a system that requires us to use money. That's like an example. So I tried to explain that with the best I could with, like, a couple of replies, and how, like, gender is a social construct, yes, but materially, people are going to look at you and see you as a trans woman, whether you identify that way or not. Like, people, especially transphobic people, are going to consider you... Well, I shouldn't say a trans woman, I should say people are going to be trans misogynistic to you. If you don't know what that means, trans misogyny is, like, basically a form of misogyny specific to trans women. It's... So, like... People who are trans misogynistic are going to treat people who they come across as, whether they be, like, cis men femboys or fully transitioned trans women, anything like that, they see us as quote-unquote men in dresses, and they're gonna treat us equally. So, like, materially, you are experiencing trans misogyny. I'm thinking, like, to this guy. And, like, it's... Dysphoria is something put onto us by society. Like, because gender is a social construct, not saying it's not real, like I said, it's a social construct, it's real, but it's a construct. It's something we have artificially, like, been made to expect of one another, which means it is also, like, warpable, and as a lot of us say, it should be warped, because, like, gender norms really are awful. But, like, how do I put this? It's a social construct. Because, well, yeah, dysphoria, I don't know if I should say it's a social construct, but it is put on us societally, by society. Because, if it weren't for gender norms, which are social constructs, it wouldn't, like, let's say the social norm was not for, I didn't have to kill that chicken. What if the social norm was for... Okay, so the social norm currently is guys wear pants, women wear dresses, right? What if the social norm was guys wear dresses, women wear pants? What if that was the social norm and you were, like, treated as awful and bad for the opposite? Like, just imagine that as a hypothetical scenario. Then people would be... Then, like, it's not your internal... Because a lot of people will say, dysphoria is, like, actually part of my inner self. It's like, it's an internal thing, which... Not really. The dysphoria itself isn't. Because... it's not my inner body saying, hey, I want to wear a dress. It's society saying, hey, the expectation is girls wear dresses. You, internally, feel like you are a girl. And societally and, like, emotionally and, like, socially, that makes you feel like you want to wear dresses. And if we were in a place where, like, men were wearing dresses and that was the norm, and women would be wearing pants, I'd be wanting, like, it would still be, like, me wanting to wear pants instead. I wouldn't still somehow want to be wearing dresses. Do you get what I mean? Does that explain things well enough? And so, like, this was a thing I was trying to explain to him, but, like, really genuinely so difficult to with TikTok's character limit. But I tried, and he ended up saying stuff like, but, like, I don't really, like, get that, though. Like, if it's social, doesn't that mean it's, like, not real? And I had to try to explain more of, like, what I was just saying. And that's why this one, like, drives me up the wall, as I said, because this person, he is very obviously doing the still cis though thing. I kind of went on a very much longer thing with this. It was less of a story and more of, like, a thought process based off of his posts, rather than, like, me stopping by a stream like the other ones. Anyways, I'm done with that ramble, and I'll answer, like, questions or talk about it with the chat, but, like, I've said the things that I wanted to say initially. Anyways, what's happening in chat? That says, yeah, I haven't heard you with this ticked off. I'm not even, like, angry, I'm just passionate about this. Andre says, today is Saturday, right? It is Saturday. Saturday Minecraft. Saturday Crafter Day. I'm stealing that from Doot. Doot does a thing called Chatterday. Saturday Chatterday. Also, remember when I said, like, hey, is any of Doot's people still here? And then... because I didn't think any of them were still here, and then none of them were still here. That was funny. Still appreciated the raid, though. $20 cows is honestly, I'm impressed at this point. Denial is a river in Egypt. Yeah, it is really impressive to be able to say all that. It's like one of those things where you'd think this is, like, in a cartoon or something like that. Like, you wouldn't expect someone to actually be going this far into denial. Like, it is impressive. Nox says, transitioning is honestly scary, especially these days. That is true. Unfortunately, very true. It's very scary, but for anyone here who is, like, a closeted trans person or is still working through wanting to transition or anything like that, it's so good. I promise you, it's so good. It does a lot, and I know it's easier said than done, but like if you're able to get the right sort of people in your life that can like support you and accept you for who you are, then life becomes truly like amazing. Like in a way that I'm gonna say this is kind of like a stereotypical thing to say or a cheesy thing to say. It genuinely gives your life color. Like it takes a life that feels black and white and fills it with color. And I mean that. It's so amazing. Bat says, that makes sense, at least the way I understand. Okay, cool. I am open to answering questions or like talking back and forth about this. Like I said before, I love talking about gender and stuff, and this is gender politics, so it gets interesting. Mooper says, wow. Hey Mooper, how you doing? How you doing, Moopster? You can be yourself, and I promise it's okay. You have permission. You don't have to listen to jerks who think they know how, like, your body works and how your mind works. You know how it works. You can be you, and I promise you that. You can be you. You have permission. You have my permission. You have everyone else's permission. You have the world's permission. It's allowed. Sometimes you gotta let the egg incubate. Yeah, well the problem is I've been following this person for a year, and he's like constantly dressing up this way and like saying he's still cis and that he's just like a cis femboy. And like, I don't deny, cis femboys are obviously, very obviously real. Like, of course they are. But that's not what's happening here. Cis femboys won't think things like, I hate the way my body is, I hate the shape of my body, I hate like how my clothes sit, I hate like blah 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 blah. That doesn't happen for cis femboys. If you're cis, here's something that's very important. Cis people, cis men don't want to be women. That's it. That's all it is. And that doesn't mean you have to be a trans woman. That doesn't mean that. But it means you don't have to be a cis man. And that's true in any direction. Like if you're if you're a woman, cis women don't want to be men. They just don't. That's just not how it works. And that doesn't mean that, like I said, doesn't mean you have to transition. It just means you don't have to be a woman if you don't want to be. It's very not binary how it all works. Yes, another Minecraft with deep gender conversations, huh? Cis people don't how? Joking. Yeah. Thank you for dealing with my very passionate thoughts on this topic. This was my pep talk. Oh shit. I was gonna say, I meant that as a joke, as in like, you know how people say, welcome to my TED Talk? I was doing it on that, and then I realized immediately as I said it, like, wait, I already have a pep talk. It's the Pep Talk podcast. That's already a thing. It's already real.
It's already real.
Give me your meat.
It's okay.
Give me your meat.
It's true.
They took the meat. Okay, what else in chat? Mooper says, and everything of you said goes with my thoughts as well. Yeah, like, there's a lot of, like, for me especially, like, in the beginning of my transition, or before I transitioned, I should say, I was like, I mean, like, I want to be a girl, but I'm not trans, and, like, the reasons in my head as to why I thought I wasn't trans was because, like, well, I still don't mind wearing t-shirts and graphic tees. And it's like, okay. Did you know that girls can wear graphic tees and t-shirts? Did you know that, Pepper?
Have you been to Hot Topic?
Have you been to Hot Topic, Pepper? Come on. It was stuff like that. Like, I thought I didn't have dysphoria. A lot of people think they don't have dysphoria because, like, dysphoria has been made out to be this huge thing where you, like, especially with, like, a lot of TV shows where it's talked about, it's like, for example, I thought I had to be, like, suicidal over my body. I thought I had to be, like, absolutely certain that I hated my body. I thought I had to be absolutely certain that I was trans. That was the only way to be trans. Another big thing for me is also, like, a lot of my thoughts in the beginning were, like, internalized. This is an example of internalized transphobia that I had at the time, which was, I don't want to be trans, I just want to be a woman. And you can tell how that is transphobia because, like, trans women are women. But still, I want to, like, if there's any eggs here who don't know they're eggs, if you have had that thought before, I don't want to be trans, I just want to be a woman, if you're, like, a cis guy, and also the reverse, of course, in all other directions, like I said, then maybe that's something to think about. Maybe if you're thinking, I don't want to be trans, I just want to be blank, maybe that's something to think about. I did forget my own brand, it's okay, it happens. It happens. But, yeah, I find it quite interesting. What else is in chat? Movie just tired, so been lurking the whole time. You should type exclamation point redeem lurk. You should type that. You should type that right now.
We do.
What?
And
You're going in the penis box.
Also, kind of on topic? Oh.
Sorry, hang on.
Oh, good.
Mooper, you're going in the penis box. Sorry, the redeem just happened and I was just waiting for it. Okay. Enjoy lurking, Mooper. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Zach.
This is off topic. It's sort of on topic.
Okay.
The thing we talked about, we had a discussion about a few days ago where we were playing GTA off stream. About like what the way to word, like the reactions about a parent to give a child who's coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you my reaction.
Yeah, which I think is the perfect reaction.
For context of my reaction would just be like, okay, cool. What do you want me to do here? I'll do whatever you want.
That's the best reaction. I'm assuming there's no parents in the chat, but like if you are a parent, if your kid comes out as trans or as queer in any way or whatever, one of the best responses you can do is just like, thank you so much for confiding in me. I know this is a lot. What can I do for you? What can I do to help make you happy with this?
The one of the driving force of the topic was I was telling Pepper about a TikTok I saw where someone was answering that question, and the way he worded, at least to me, like, I found it somewhat offensive because he was making to be a spectacle or making a light of the situation.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, if a child comes out to you, you need to be upfront, honest. Don't make it a spectacle and that thing, because if a child's afraid to tell you, don't, make jokes of it. Be like,
Yeah.
hey, cool. Like, don't be dismissive. Don't be don't make it out to be like a spectacle show.
Yeah. Like, just be kind to them, listen to them, care for them, ask them what they need.
Yeah.
My lungs are very gassy today. I am, like, doing a lot of mini burpees. I'm sorry, Snacks.
A friend of mine asked me that question. They're like, how would you react? And I'm just like, okay, cool. What would you like me to do for you?
Yeah.
I can't provide education, but I got friends who do that.
I think it is also, like, maybe not always needed, depending on how comfortable the kid is in it coming out, but, like, I think there is also, like, a degree where, like, also just saying, like, thank you for confiding in me. I know this must have been tough. What can I do for you? Like, I think adding the, like, thank you for confiding in me, this is a big thing for you. Like, I think that is also helpful. Not always necessary if, like, the kid is, like, just super comfortable with coming out to you. But, like, yeah.
For me personally, like, if I were a parent, if I were a parent, I would 100% be the person who would be like, who would make sure the child isn't afraid to tell you something.
Hey, loser!
Which is be right honest, be like, hey, I'm so and so. I'd be like, okay, cool. What can I do for you?
Yeah.
Anything I can do? Anything I can do for you?
Thank you for the sweets. Totally not a cow. I'm gonna check my blood sugar real quick. It's at 171. Thank you.
That's the last thing I want for someone to be afraid to be to tell me.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Gonna read more of the chat real quick. Tony Like House says, "'Tis the reason I go by he, they." Noise. Tony Like House says, "Minecraft time is gender time." It is. We're playing Gendercraft. Yeah. Chelsea, you forgot your own brand. I did. That's just Pepper brain memory for you. Bat says, "Robert's back and gives water bottle." Is that to me? Thank you. I appreciate the support. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Thank you. Thank you. I get heated. What else? Nox says, "My reasoning back then for not being trans, I don't look like one," which in retrospect was insane internal phobia. Yeah. A lot of internalized transphobia and phobias in general, like homophobia, transphobia, ableism, whatever. A lot of that is within a lot of people without them realizing it, and it's tough. Because, like, especially with people who consider themselves allies. Allies are so difficult a lot of the time because they'll be like, I'm not... like the joke line, like the literal joke line is like, I'm not blank phobic, I just don't want them around my kids. Like literally. Or like the, I'm not racist, I have black friends. Like, they literally genuinely think they're not like some phobic, like blank phobic, or somehow racist, or they just don't realize it. They think they're good people and just don't conceive of themselves as being able to be racist or transphobic or homophobic, etc. And so, like, a lot of like my day-to-day experience with transphobia and ableism and the stuff I experience is from people who call me their allies, who are like cishet allistic allies. It comes from them. There's the stuff that's more obvious and blatant and in my face, which is like people just saying outright transphobic remarks on purpose. But like a lot of this stuff, a lot of the fear that queer people have, especially, and like disabled people and etc. is from people who think they are supportive and aren't, and don't understand that they aren't. And also, of course, from the other people who are blatantly bad as well, but still. There's also like a level where, because of this, a lot of people think they just have to, or like should, accept that the allies' transphobia and racism and ableism and all that. Like, they should just accept it because it's the best they're gonna get. Which I know how it's easy to fall into that, because like you need companionship of some sort. So like, if you need it of some sort and all you can get is people who are gonna be like that, then it's something. I get that. And I think whenever possible, if you can get rid of that from your lives, try to. Not even like erase the person from your life, but like erase the possibilities of those things happening to you from those people. Okay. Tornadic says, for me, it's the way trans people are treated. Like, I love trans people, I just hate how much danger you're in because you're trans. Yeah. Yeah. Really sucks. Really sucks. Tonakao says, I'm not ableist, my nephew's disabled. Were you saying that along the lines of the other stuff I was saying? So like, I'm not racist, I have a racist, I have a racist friend. No, I'm not racist, I have a black friend. Like, stuff like that. And Tonakao says, wow, you're so brave. What do you mean, I'm brave? What are you talking about? I just think, like, it's easy to just accept that, like, oh, the allies are the best I'm gonna get and all that, but, like, you deserve better. We all do. Genuinely. And there are allies who are great, like Zach. Zach, I've said it before. You redeemed a compliment earlier, Zach. You are directly, like, straight up, like, certainly, in my mind, the best ally I have. And I know. Like, I don't know anyone else. I don't know anyone else who is as supportive and, like, understanding of a cishet ally as you, and thank you for that.
I'm just me.
And you is great. Mooper says, strong pal. Tornadic says, the brace comment was a sarcastic response. The ableist comment, I get you.
You got a lot of the education of thank Noah, my friend Noah, for all the education.
Yeah.
I have a friend who was with Noah, he's the first trans friend I know. Sometimes he'll refer to himself as such, and sometimes he doesn't. But yeah, he's the first one I met, and like I've known him for a while, and yeah, he's given me a lot of education. This times where I said like something stupid or dumb that is he'll tell me like that's offensive to say. Let me tell you why. I'm like, okay, cool.
And that's, like, once again, the best we can ask for from like allies. It's just like there's gonna be mess ups. That's fine. It's to be expected. Like we mess up sometimes with stuff too. Like we're not immune to that. Like sometimes we'll mess up around like someone with a different disability or a different queer identity or a different or like any of that stuff. Like we'll mess up. We mess up too. And like the best you can do is just be like, oh, okay, sorry about that. Thank you for explaining it. I'm gonna try to not do that. I'll try to understand that. Because there's a lot of people who will be like those allies, like I was talking about, that are gonna just say like, no, I'm not a bad person, and I'll be like,
you don't understand humor.
Yeah, that too. And I'll be like, I'm not calling you a bad person. I'm just trying to explain to you why that kind of like made me uncomfortable. And they'll be like, no, I'm not transphobic. Maybe you're just kind of like too sensitive or taking it wrong or blah 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 blah. Nox says router died for some reason, so I have to go for now. I'm writing this with some leftover mobile net. See you all later. Okay. Thank you for being here, Nonex. We love ya. Toy Cow says it's cold over there, Pepper. If so, I hope you're keeping warm. It's freezing over here. Yeah, it is 30 degrees Fahrenheit for me. So yeah, it's a little chilly. But you know how I said I have a heat intolerance? I get hot flashes and all that. So I actually have the window open. That's how my body works. I have my window open and I'm wearing shorts right now. I was cold earlier today. Oh snap! I should have said, oh man. The new line's gonna be creeper. Oh snap! Yeah, no, like I'm fine right now. I'm really weird with temperatures. I'm either like completely fine or I'm way too hot.
I'm cooking myself with the heater right now.
Yeah, it's rare that I get too cold. Although I think I mentioned earlier, I forget, that I went on a walk earlier today, and during that I was kind of chilly actually. But that's because like the crisp air was blowing directly in my face. Hey, can I talk about plurality for a second again?
Alright.
Well, so think about
Okay.
I'm trying to think about how to phrase it. Shut up. I was also thinking like I was gonna wait for the chat's response, and I realized like that might take too long. That like once again that was like all like Vera coming in to explain all that, which is interesting. To explain all the gender stuff, to get all heated and everything. It's kind of funny. You can very slightly hear it in my voice sometimes. That's how I go. But it is kind of minimal. You know how I talk about how Zach, you know how I talk about like how like 80% of my streams are Lux and then 20% are Vera? Yeah. Did you know what when you and I hang out, like 80% of the time it's Vera? When we do like GTA and stuff like that?
Did not know.
Yeah. It's interesting. Get out of here, sheep. Fucking sheeple.
Pepper about this, but a piece of work I'm working on. I'm writing. Well, off and on, I'm writing this giant story, and in this particular world, in this particular world, there's a quote-unquote episode that kind of talks about this. The difference between here in that world. Is in that world, there is no such word as straight. There is no such word as, like, people aren't defined as like 6 genres and stuff like that. It's just people are people, and everyone is just like the trans people and gay people, and everyone exists, but there's like zero like malice or hatred or like arguing against it. It's just they're you.
Can I give a good example on how to like understand that?
Yeah, good.
So like in the world you're writing, like queerness and stuff is accepted to the degree where like being different identities of queer is like having a different color hair.
Yeah.
Like it's not seen as like, oh, you have brown hair. Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And that's not to say it's like not an important part of the person's identity. It's just that it's like people in your story aren't going to be treated bad for having those identities.
Yeah.
And I like that. Okay. Toy Cow says, making mistakes doesn't make you horrible. It's refusing to admit those mistakes and doubling down on them. Yes. And that even that, depending on the mistake, doesn't make you horrible. It can range from making you extremely frustrating to horrible.
That being said, can we talk about I was scammed and nobody cares?
I keep telling you I care. I care a lot that it was really funny. Yesterday's stream was hilarious.
I'm still very salty about that.
But it was really funny. I can't believe it happened twice, though. That's what's really great. What's 3% of like... What's a 3% possibility happening twice in a row? What's the possibility of that? I don't know how percentages work.
A very tiny percent.
It's very small, whatever it is. That's what she said. Haha, gotcha.
God.
Mooper says, dang, can't believe that happened. Yesterday's stream was really amazing.
I was telling Pep, I think I said it earlier, but I was trying my hardest to not, like, I wasn't counting cards.
You're going in the penis
I was trying not to read people, but, it was kind of easy.
J-Hill's going in the penis box. Enjoy the penis box, J-Hill.
Let me rephrase it. It wasn't easy, it was just like I couldn't help myself. But to read. Yeah.
I hear ya.
For example, I was
couldn't help yourself from just being such a bad person.
I was telling Pepper this, but 90% of the time when Yobi is right next to me, Yobi never calls you out on the first card.
You're outing yourself right now.
Yeah, I know.
And Miobi. Now we all know both of your techniques.
Well, I was reading you too. The wild card was really pie.
Yeah.
Because she kept changing her strategy constantly.
Like I said this off stream, like I was able to read Pi a lot better than I was able to read you or Miobi. I was gonna say I could kind of like Miobi wasn't too hard in the beginning, but I think that's because Miobi was dead in the beginning all the time. Okay, so we have this little section done. Now we gotta go over there and then to the other side. How are you doing, Snacks? How are you all doing now that we've had a pretty deep conversation? Did you know we are only $21 away from Jody avatar being made? One that's going to be kind of like at the level like this current 3D avatar is. It's going to be kind of like this one. We're only $21 away from a Jody avatar. Isn't that exciting?
Jody Avatar.
I think it's quite exciting.
Yeah.
Almost there, and then after that, it's the 12-hour stream. I'm wondering if we'll reach the top. That would be really cool. Very exciting. What day did I do the fundraiser? In November.
November 1st.
I don't think I started on November 1st.
Yeah, you started like very early.
Oh, check.
I can check, right?
I'm already there. November 12.
12?
12. So it was a decent ways into the month, like almost halfway. So maybe we'll do this up until December 12, maybe. I do kind of really want to see if we reach the top of it, because that would make me really happy. Part of me doesn't want to end before we do that.
You know what I find really interesting?
What?
I still find it interesting.
Whoa.
Yeah. Why you say it like that?
Whoa. What do you mean?
I'm not saying anything bad.
What do you mean? Why am I saying it like that?
You go, what? Like I'm saying something bad.
What the fuck, Zach?
I know, I'm the worst.
Totally not a cow in chat says, whoa.
No, totally not a cow in Washington.
Oh, okay. Washington, sorry. Sorry, I misread that. Totally not a cow. Go ahead, Zach.
I find really interesting things. A lot of our earlier talk stuff. A lot of the stuff that you told me that you dealt with all that, I pretty much relate with.
Yeah.
In a different context.
Yeah. Like not
More
not in you being an egg or anything.
Yeah, it's just health context.
Yeah.
I still find that very interesting.
I do too, and I think it's why you are like a really good like ally, like one that's actually like very understanding of all this stuff, is because you actually like have gone through a lot of things through different circumstances that are somewhat similar. Totally not a cow in men's clothing says wah. Wah. Ah. Wah.
Washington AAA.
Washington DC's AAA service. I don't know why I decided to cut this out, but I'm just gonna do this. I'm silly. Snacks. Do you watch any other, like, smaller VTuber streamers like me, besides the ones in Team V-Spire? Or, like, Miyobi? I've been trying to, like, meet new streamers recently. I've been going and stopping by other people's streams. I recently stopped by Sophia the Fox stream. I stopped by, excuse me. Stopped by a couple others that, I'd have to go back to see the name of, honestly. But yeah, I kind of want to see some more people's.
I can introduce you to a few people.
Okay. Mooper has seen a lot, pal. You know everybody, Mooper. Do you know, like, how many people outside of Team V-Spire do you watch? I feel like Mooper spends all of Mooper's time just on streams and then at work. I'm more of a streamer myself. It's hard for me to get myself to be watching streams as much as I'd want to. Like watching other people's. Here we go.
I have a few friends I can introduce you to.
Okay.
One of which I do a podcast with,
Yeah.
and we have you on the guest list.
Yay! Tornado Cow says, ah, Pepper when her pants are on fire. Ah. That's me when my pants are on fire. Ah. Or maybe it's like, oh! Maybe it's more like that. That's not even the sound I expected to make, honestly. It's just the one that came out. That's pretty good. 21 Cow in Men's Clothing says, oh! And Moopy says, ah.
The girl.
The girl, ah. Mooper says, probably close to probably a lot. That's a pretty solid estimate. And a few I've met through Zach. Nice. Not because that deserves a knee slap. Yeah. Whenever I think of a knee slap, I think of like the two fish from the SpongeBob movie. What'll be mustard or ketchup? I referenced them not too long ago too.
I love that movie.
Me too. It's really good. I can't believe Jody claims to be a fan of early SpongeBob and has only seen that movie once. When it was in theaters too. What a chump. What a chump.
That was another movie that was deemed as sexist.
Oh my god. What aspect of it?
You got me.
Okay. Like, there's a difference, once again, between recognizing that a piece of media has sexism in it, and then saying that everyone who like, views said media is sexist. There's a difference between those two things.
I gotta take a wild guess. I think my ex once called sexist for the wannabe men song. What was it called?
Oh god, okay, that's weird.
The men with facial hairs. I forgot the words.
I could be completely wrong here. I feel like that would be a perfect, like, well, maybe not. I don't know. Honestly, that could be a good trans song. Honestly, I can't say though because I'm not like a trans man. So
I don't remember how the song goes. So I was just thinking a wild guess.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know how the movie could be deemed sexist.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah. Who knows? But hey, I'm a guy who likes Shrek, so.
Fucking awful person.
Yeah.
We gotta graduate Zach. We gotta cancel Zach. He's fired. He fucking likes the movie Shrek.
Yep.
Wait, I like the movie Shrek. Question, do you know what this person what was her take on trans people? Random question.
What's your take on trans people?
Yeah.
She's very much pro LGBT, but
Including trans people?
yeah.
Okay. Kind of reminds me of someone, honestly.
She in fact it's been a while. I'm not gonna say names, but she in fact asked me when we first met. She asked me, "Hey, is it weird? Is it strange that sometimes I feel like a guy, or like I told her, like, it's different. I wouldn't call it weird.
Yeah.
It's different. Like not something I'm used to, but hey, it's a you do you thing. It's not strange.
That was also like a much past version of you. And probably this person as well. Interesting. Interesting though. Because for like the reason I asked was because for for a second I was kind of just based off of those things, I was wondering if this person if she might have been like a turf.
She another thing that she did was like she had a lot of thoughts about what would be like.
Yeah.
And
sounds like that means something.
She sent me a picture of like a Snapchat filter of that's the Snapchat filter where you have a beard.
Yeah.
And she put in the text she put like the dream come true or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems pretty telling. This is really a a stream all about eggs, huh?
Yeah. I yeah, she's very much pro LGBT.
Yeah.
But like a lot of her, I'm not sure if it was politics or not, but a lot of her takes were like very everything was bad.
Yeah.
Everything was sexist. Everything was racist.
Yeah.
Everything like you're an awful person if you like this.
Yeah, that's tough.
You're an awful person if you like that.
Capitalism is evil. We live in a lot of evil in a system that has a lot of evil things, and it's kind of unavoidable to have media that doesn't have like something in it, you know?
Yeah.
It's the important part is recognizing that, acknowledging that, and yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other. It's been years.
Yeah.
It's been almost 10 years since dinner. Because we officially broke up in 2017.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
I know for a fact I'm a very different person from then. Mooper says going into box pow to nap. What box? Which box is it, Mooper? Which box is it?
Well, I remember when I met her, I met her before I met Noah. My friend Noah. So, my whole take on LGBT stuff, I live in a small town, so, I never really met a trans person. And my only exposure was, through media and,
yeah.
It was through, like, extremist stuff.
Yeah.
On YouTube, which, wasn't painting a good picture.
Yeah, unfortunately.
However, I knew that, you know, it was just extreme stuff. So I didn't know, you know,
the reality as much.
I didn't really, it wasn't part of, I had no exposure to it, you know.
Yeah, I
hear
ya.
my world then.
I hear ya.
Which is why, like, I remember my exact, the exact words I told her when she said, like, is it weird? I feel like I told her, no, it's different. I don't.
You're going
weird.
in the penis box.
I wouldn't call you weird.
Sorry, just a second.
Is that good?
That timing was pretty good.
Oh
shit. Mooper went into the penis box, and so what happened was you said, well, she said like, is it weird to be a guy? And then my voice goes, you're going in the penis box. You know what? That should have been your response, Zach. That should have been it.
Yeah,
Hey, any trans men out there, you're going in the penis box. Okay, that's funny. Sorry, go on.
I remember that was my exact response to her.
Yeah.
And I remember that was the first time I learned about because she had a friend. They were going to the movies or something, and we were talking to Skype. And she's with her friend, and she kept saying, "Hey, they're doing this, they're doing that." Yeah, I'm like, I'm confused here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very confused. You keep saying they, you're talking about two person, but you're saying two people.
Yeah.
And she goes, yeah, that's their pronouns. I'm like, what? And she goes, yeah, pronouns. Like, what you want to be referred to as? And I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Okay. I'm glad you were very receptive to it.
Yeah, that's literally what she said. I was like, okay,
Alright,
cool.
Alright, cool. Sounds good to me.
I didn't know that this was that was my first exposure.
Yeah.
And when Noah, I made a mistake of calling it a trend. And
Oh,
it was
no.
like, it's not a trend. I know. I was a mistake. And Noah educated me.
Yeah, that's
I'm
good.
like, okay.
I'm glad you've had good people around you to talk to you about it. And I'm especially glad that you have been able to be, like, so understanding and receptive of it. Genuinely.
Well, I'm not afraid to admit if I'm wrong. Like,
Yeah. It helps.
if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
You what?
Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm not afraid to say. You know?
Yeah. That's good.
I'm excited.
I'm just gonna read a little more of the chat, if that's okay.
Yeah.
So... Toy My Cow says, have you seen your YouTube gaming recap? You and mine is one of my favorite creators. Yay! Yay! I'm so glad.
Nice.
I haven't seen mine. Where do you see that? I know people have been talking about it. I don't know where to find that. Like, for content creators I've watched. I don't watch many YouTube streamers because, like, all my friends are Twitch streamers. I feel like I know what it's gonna say. If I were to check, like, who my top viewed, like, gaming YouTube channels were. But I feel like most systems just suck. Sometimes they work, but some of the time the people on top just don't give a fuck or are just plain assholes. Yeah. I mean, like, the only system we are really, like, have fully experienced is, like, capitalism. So we can, like, go off of, like, theory and kind of guesses and research and stuff like that to figure out how different systems will work. Like, I'm still someone who's gonna vouch for communism. You know how I am. You know what I'm about. I think that's the good one. Because it doesn't make it makes it so there is no motive to want power. There's a big aspect of it. And it also just, like, provides for everybody, which is great. How long have we been going? Almost 3 hours. What did I say in the beginning were going to be the signs? I always forget. It's like Haru pees on plushy Pepper.
Haru traumatized you.
Traumatized me.
Well, I did. The vice president said Haru traumatized you.
It was, I think it was, yeah, Haru pees on plushy Pepper, and then the second time was Zach. Hey, can we collaborate? Do you want to collab with me? I think that's what it was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. I remembered it like right after I asked it. Ah! Villager jump scare. That actually kind of scared me. I don't know why. That was funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Sneaks, you're all pretty amazing. I really appreciate all of you. Yes, take that block and die.
Even me? Even me?
No.
Okay.
Who do you think you even are?
Who am I?
I don't know.
Why am I here?
Why are you here? Who are you? Get out of my stream!
Alright.
No! Don't leave, Zach! Yeah, this stream has been pretty chill,
Now
I'd
it's too late
say.
to leave.
What?
Now it's too late. Now it's too late to leave because for comedic effect.
Oh.
It took me too long.
It did. It would be kind of funny though if you left right now, because it'd be just like way too late. That would still be like kind of funny.
Like a soul clap.
Like yeah, you just like left like right now. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah. Although if I stay here and I say I leave, it could also be kind of funny.
I mean, both. I mean, your presence and your lack of presence are both pretty funny, in general.
Yeah. Am I gonna leave? I don't know.
Schrodinger Zach. I kicked him. I kicked him from the car. I did it myself. Fine, I'll do it myself.
I knew you were gonna do that.
I was waiting for you to do it. I thought you were gonna do it at some point, and then you didn't, so I was like, fine, I'll do it myself. Were you waiting for me to do it specifically?
I was building up comedic effect. I knew that you were going to do it too, so I'm like, I wondered.
Were you not gonna do it to yourself?
No, I was going to do it, but I was playing chicken. I knew
you know, it'd be
were
really
going to
funny
do it.
if it happened again.
Yeah.
That'd be really funny if it happened again. You were just like kicked from the call or left the call on your own.
Yeah.
That'd be really funny.
Yeah. Make it move.
I want you to do it this time. I don't want to be a part of this. I want it to happen, but I don't want to be a part of it. Hey, he's gone! I didn't do it! Hey, welcome back.
Hey.
I actually almost didn't notice you left. Because it doesn't make the sound for me. But because you went quiet, I was like, wait. That was funny.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Thank you, Zach. Thank you.
No problem.
No problem. I'm glad I got to leave.
Yeah, going back to what I said earlier, that's things I said that were like dumb. You know, that was one of them.
What was? Wait, say that again. Sorry.
I said go back to what I said earlier. There's things I said that were dumb,
Yeah.
and that was one of them.
It's a learning moment.
Oh, when I called it a trend, my friend, I was like, hey, let me stop you there.
Yeah.
And educate you. And,
Yeah.
we had a long talk, and I'm like, okay.
And that's.
I apologize for offending. I learned.
And honestly, like, I almost appreciate that more, cause like, I have. Excuse me. I have a friend who I'm not gonna name names, who left my channel specifically because what he said is he didn't want to be known as another like cis-het white guy who made like offensive jokes in the past. And it's like, you're going to leave because of the past instead of like recognizing and acknowledging the past.
Yeah.
Because like, oh shit. Like, I appreciate that you were able to like point out to yourself and learn like what was going on there and acknowledge it and point out in the future and be able to still exist. I think that there's more respect in that than in people who will like try to pretend like they could never and have never done any wrong.
Yeah.
I just heard a creeper. Creeper! Creeper!
I have a real good friend who just point out to me that, hey, that's not a good thing to say, and this is why. And
Yeah.
or this is why that's not true to say. And we had a very long talk, and I apologize for what I said, and like, won't do that again.
Yeah.
I know not to do that.
There was another conversation, like this is another example of what not to do. I had with this person, once again I'm not gonna say names, but it's someone who I used to be friends with.
Here we are.
Welcome back, Fire Spitter. Who said to me that like he'd be okay with his girlfriend being with other girls, right? Like doing physical things with other girls. But only if they didn't have a penis. And it's like, why? Why is that? Why is that? Is there any reason behind that? Like, what's the reason behind that? Because that's kind of messed up. And the reasoning to him was just like, also because like I want to be the only one with a penis to be with her. And it's like, okay, but why? And there's no real response to that. It's just like it's an excuse without realizing it, because this is another person like that would be like, no, I'm not transphobic, but kinda. Where it'd be like it's basically saying like I see anyone with a penis as a dude actually. Like that is kind of what that translates to in the end.
Yeah.
Bat says, like, I don't know how to work with both of them. After World War II, the Russians forced people East Berlin to stay behind a wall, so couldn't leave and kill people who try to leave, and we have many things in America that show that it's also bad to live in this system. That's a lot of stuff that I'm not going to go into right now. I think Jody will be better at handling that, but that is a lot of stuff that is exaggerated or not true. I don't know the full details, so, like, once again, I'd leave that up to Jody to explain. But I know a lot of the stuff about like no one was allowed to leave, they were shot, blah blah blah. There's a lot of stuff that's like exaggerated and propagandized and stuff like that behind it. And also that's not what the definition of like communism is. Like there's a lot of talks about like, oh, this was communism and this was communism. We haven't achieved like actual communism. Like it hasn't existed in the world ever. There have been people who have called themselves communists and like countries and places and all that have called themselves communists, and that's because they are working towards communism. They want to get to communism, but it has not ever actually been achieved before. Largely because of capitalist and especially American intervention. Bat says the concepts are good on paper, but greed and selfish nature ruin everything. See, that's another thing. With communism, that wouldn't have to be the case, because what would they have to be greedy for? Because the whole thing of communism is you get the things you want and need. Like, you already have it, so why would you need to be greedy if you already have the things you need? There's nothing to be greedy towards, because you just get it anyways. you don't need to achieve power to get the things you want. You just get the things you want. Everyone's provided for. Just as I realized I was behind. Sorry, ignore my post. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna read it anyways. JL says, if anyone ever says sentence but sorry, you always in the bad. Yeah. Like, I'm not blank, but... Or like... I think, is that what you were saying? Is that what you're referring to, or are you referring to something else? Actually, I'm not sure. But yeah, what were we talking about? We're talking about that, and we were also talking about something else just a minute ago.
Communism.
For the communism. JL says, yes, if someone says, I'm not homophobic, but... Sorry, you're homophobic. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Oh, we were talking about that one quote-unquote friend that I used to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was telling you about the example I have of, like... I said some stuff that... was, not like stars or anything, but like was I don't want to say impressive, but like wrong. Yeah, that's
Yeah. It's like...
I learned. Well, I listened.
Yeah. It's like, after I said, like, it's kind of weird that, like, that, in that whole situation with this friend, that, like, you are, saying that, like, you're okay with your girlfriend being with girls as long as the girls don't have penises. Like, and I said that's kind of, like, the word for it would be bioessentialist and also transmisogynistic. Like, he ended up doubling down and being like, no. And, yeah. Wasn't great. Later on, he kind of, like, retraced... like, backtracked on that and was like, no, actually, you know, you're right. But, like, honestly, I don't know how much, just knowing the person, I don't know how much of that is actually, he actually meant, but... Just as also a discussion I've been having with my friends in a Discord channel called, Post and Discuss. The question or topic is Steven Universe a trans character? I don't know.
I've never seen Steven Universe.
I've seen season 1, I think. That's one I don't know what I can add. I don't have enough of the, like, story context, I guess.
I am aware of the movie. I've never seen the movie, but it's got pretty decent songs.
Yeah, I do like the songs that I've heard in it. I guess, like, when there's the fusion between him and, like, that girl character I forget the name of that he's with, I guess that's, like, trans, in a way. What?
I don't know.
Oh. I don't either.
Yeah, I'm just...
But you know what I will say?
What?
Spider-Gwen is trans. And you know what? Every version of Spider-Gwen is trans. Fuck you. I say to anyone who disagrees. Fuck you, trans is your Spider-Gwen. Just, I say yes, they say technically not. It's, I mean, like, it's one of those things where it's a piece of media, there's no real defined answer. Doesn't matter. I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, if someone says, yes, this character's... I'm a trans person and I, relate to this character and all that, then Yeah, let that happen. I feel like there's no no need or reason to go like, no, you're wrong.
Objection.
I want to take my estrogen.
Objection.
What?
Oh no, not a soda pop. Hang on. Gotta get more soda pop. Hang on.
I love Phoenix Wright. One of my favorite. One of my favorite series.
What are you saying? What did you say?
I said I love Phoenix Wright. One of my favorite series.
Were you saying that behind my back?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Objection.
Okay. Firestone says, wouldn't communism be what we had before the advent of agriculture? Or am I misinterpreting that in a sense? Yeah.
You're
that's-
going
that's
in the
not
penis box.
accurate. J Hill is going back to lurking. Okay. Is everything okay, J Hill? You said, like, sadly. Is everything okay? Like, before agriculture and all that, like, society was built in a way that is very different. Like, our current systems of economy and politics and all that are reliant upon, like, the technology and the cultures we have, like, today. So it wouldn't, which didn't exist back at the time. Like, we couldn't really have, like, a monarchy with how, like, things are right now. I mean, we have, like, people who call themselves, like, kings and queens and stuff, but it's not, like, a monarchy. No, not monarchy. It's not monarchy. That's the wrong one. Feudalism. Sorry, my bad. Monarchy is different. Sorry. Mix up the words there. We can't really have feudalism with how things are set up right now. You were gonna say? Yeah, I was gonna be like, yeah, no, that's not right. See, I admit myself being wrong too sometimes. Not monarchy, feudalism. Like, yes, we have kings and queens and all that, but we don't have feudalism. I don't think that's the first time I've ever, like, mixed those two words up before. Oh, I'm getting tired. This is maybe all the the rambling did actually take it out of me. Ah! Almost fell.
Almost fell.
Almost fell to my death. So maybe the...
Let's go.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean, Zach? That's gotta go in quotes, right? Pepper says, almost fell to my death, and Zach goes, let's go! Someone write that down. Put that in the evidence folder. This is wrong, Zach. This is wrong.
More like
Yeah.
can't find peace, right jokes.
More like objection, ha. That's
you know,
it.
in the first game of Phoenix Wright, one of the guys makes a joke, says, more like Phoenix wrong.
More like Peppa Pig. More like Pepper wrong. Haha. Pepper senpai, more like Pepper idiot. Oy. Alright, Bat says, any of y'all in the hybrid dinosaur YouTube loop? What?
Yes.
What? What does that mean?
Yeah.
Zach says yes. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, but then what the fuck are you saying yes for? I was like, is there something going on I don't know about? You're so confusing, Zacharoni. You're so confusing to me. Why do you confuse me, Zacharoni?
That's the point.
You're always confusing me, Zacharoni.
It's why I'm so good at large bar.
Yeah.
I won 5 times. I think 5 times.
Firestarter says, in my mind, I feel like the way for communism to get off the ground properly, it can't be established in our current political climate, or on Earth for that matter. You need to establish it off-world. I was with you until you said off-world. I don't think that's I don't think that's likely. I don't personally think, especially within the next few centuries, we're gonna see any people living on any other planets. Personally, and also it can happen. It's not gonna can't happen in this political climate. That's true, which is why we want to make a new political climate with this. That's the whole thing behind revolution. Revolution, everybody! Revolution! Let's do it. Have I ever heard of Goji Center? No, I haven't. Firestarter says nothing here on Earth, especially in the direction of the deteriorating climate of the planet, would allow for communism to become what it is. You need to colonize first and then gain independence away. I don't know. I don't think that's really likely. Our technology is not there. I think it would... I mean... being able to create homes on other planets is a very exciting idea, but I personally think that technology with the way it is much farther away from that than the possibility of us having a revolution or anything like that. A revolution and changing Earth would be, I think, far easier than creating homes off planet.
I saw a YouTube short today. This interviewer was asking this scientist. It's a famous scientist. The interviewer asked him what do you think of the extraterrestrials out there, the spacecrafts out there in the
I took my medicine.
the UFOs out there. What government? What secrets are the government keeping from us? And he's like, it's bold of you to assume that the government is competent enough to keep those type of secrets from us.
Yeah.
You realize that a lot of media says that, oh, these UFOs are in government facilities and everywhere.
Yeah.
But we have phones that can do 4K video everywhere.
Yeah.
It's bold of you to assume that these UFOs are somewhere no one's going to take pictures of them.
Yeah. Like, I think aliens exist, but I don't think they're on Earth. Like, I don't think aliens have reached Earth. There's, like, life out there somewhere. It's just statistically extremely likely. But I don't think it's anywhere near us.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing he said at the end was like, he asked like, is there life out there? He said, yes, there is life. But people listen to media too much, and they try to make things that don't exist into reality. So,
yeah. It's very easy to get, like, trapped by the exciting and even tantalizing idea of, like, something like that, like a government conspiracy of hiding aliens from us, being so close to us. Like, having those concepts exist so close to being something we can witness, but it's just very unlikely.
Yeah. I like how he basically trashed the government. He's like, it's hard to assume that they're competent enough to hide those kind of secrets.
Yeah, one of the things I really wish more people would pay attention to is, like, the government, it has secrets that, like, sure, that it's trying to, like, it wants to not be out. Like, the whole, like, the drug stuff, from, like, I forget when. I don't know. There's something I'm thinking about specifically. I forget what it's called. What was the... Like, I'm having a brain implosion. What is the thing that they did where it's, like, trying to, like, hypnotize people, whatever.
Oh.
I don't remember what it was called. But whatever. It's like, there are things that they're not gonna, like, tell us and all that, but, like, so much of the stuff that actually matters is the stuff that is happening directly, like, right in front of us. Like, we are aware of so many of the atrocities that they are committing, and just aren't... So many people are just not interested in them. Because it's not, like, sensationalizing enough. It's not enough like the movies.
There's a guitarist, who was on an interview once.
Uh-huh.
And he was talking about webcams. And someone was telling him, like, don't get in front of the webcams because the government is watching you through the webcam. And he's like, you really think I'm important enough that the government wants to watch me through a webcam?
Yeah.
I'm over here sitting in my underwear eating cereal. The FBI does not want to look at that.
Yeah. I understand the fear of that one more. I don't have opinions on that one, but, like, I definitely understand, like, that thought of, like, yeah, why would they want to? And I'm saying this as someone who, like, hates the government and thinks they are very cruel and evil, and we live under systems that hate us. But, yeah. Okay. Mooper has put thy quotes. Thank you, Mooper. Thank you. Mooper knows Goji Center. And Bat says, you remember Jurassic World's Indominus Rex? I do remember that, yes. I do remember the Indominus Rex. That was the thing I was thinking about, but I was like, I don't know about anything like that on YouTube. Firespeeder says, you'd be surprised actually, consider how quickly our technology has evolved already. It's only 20 years since we had iPods, 10 years before the internet now fully bloomed, 3 years, the start of AI now. We don't have AI, is the thing. It's just called AI, but it's not actually artificial intelligence. That was one of the things I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. It's not like artificial intelligence, it's the same type of computers of the other stuff we've had. Ah! Don't do it. Fuck, you did it. You fucking did it. You fucking did it anyways.
You did it.
Fucking witch. Slapped a potion in my face. Made me drink stuff. I don't want to drink that. That's probably got, like, Mr. Zacharoni's alien slime in it. Anyways, Fire Spitter, yeah, like, technology is advancing really quickly, but also, I don't think people really grasp how enormously, like, far away, Zach, fuck you, how enormously far away and difficult it would be to colonize other planets. Like, we can barely, there are areas on Earth we haven't been able to, like, build on. Like, like, first of all, we need to figure out how to, like, one of the big things is make a space elevator. And that is also currently impossible because we don't have the technology to actually do that, because it would require a material that's so strong it doesn't really adhere to any anything on our current I don't know if it's periodic would be the right thing to say. There's no current mineral or anything really that exists on Earth, as far as we know, that would be strong enough to hold a space elevator, and that is basically what we need to be able to go to bring significant amounts of things up into space. Well, like, if anything, moving into communism would be a much... We'd probably have a better chance of getting to outer space and making, like, colonizing planets by first doing a revolution, moving to communism, and then doing that, rather than just waiting for capitalism to do it.
I got at this. Oh,
go ahead.
They asked that scientist in the interview about Mars. They're like, sorry.
That's okay.
They're like, can Mars be another Earth? And he's like, conceptually, yes. All we need to do is put thisness on Mars.
Mm-hmm.
However, practically, no.
Yeah.
The thing is that we have the resources and the technology to make Mars into another Earth. We can't even protect our own Earth.
Yeah.
Like, if we have the resources to make that Earth, we should make Earth again.
Mm.
Like, he was I believe he also had, like, the conspiracy theories of, like, oh, Mars could be another Earth is very far-fetched.
Yeah, I don't think it's a conspiracy theory as much as it is just, like, a hope. Like, I just think the definition would be different. But, like, if it even is possible, we are centuries and centuries and centuries beyond, like, that being a thing that can happen.
Yeah.
Even if, like, technology is increasing at the rate it is. Like, it is just nowhere near that.
Yeah,
unfortunately. I wish I could see. I would love to see it. But we haven't even put a person on Mars yet. Much less a society.
Like I said, he said, like, conceptually it is possible, but we can't even protect our own Earth. Make Earth.
Yeah.
It's practically it's not. It's not possible. What word did he say? It's not feasible. I think.
Yeah, that's the perfect word for it. Fire Spitter says, I guess I'm still trying to stay optimistic on the future because I see the potential we have as a species for what we could achieve together as a united front, but we need to fix things first, though. Yeah, it's like, I understand the optimism, and, like, I'm not trying to, like, put you down or be like, hey, you're dumb for being optimistic. I'm trying to be optimistic as well. It's just that, like, I would so love to see people on Mars and all that. I think that sounds so fascinating. I love space. I don't know if I've talked about it before. I think space stuff is so interesting. It's just that...
Very good.
It's okay.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, that's the guy.
Yeah, I know him. He's interesting.
Very good, thanks.
That's okay. Oh, did it not go all the way? Hang on. Yay! Okay, I can go write the signs. So...
You said you love to see people on Mars, and...
Yeah, I'd love to see it. I am... Personally, I'm being optimistic too. It's just that... There's a difference between optimism and also, like, just kind of... How do I put this? There's optimism, and then there's, like, things that are just kind of impossible. My optimism also just, like, centers around different things. Like, I know I just mentioned it a few times now, revolution, I think is really important. I think there's things... I think, honestly, if we want to colonize another planet, if we want to put people on another planet and have them live there, honestly, the first step would be having to get rid of capitalism. I think capitalism, personally, truthfully, honestly, very, very honestly, I very much believe capitalism will destroy the Earth and people before we can, like, make any societies on other planets. I think if we want to make other societies on other planets, we have to move away from capitalism. Because capitalism is an enormous hindrance to... I know it's like, it breeds innovation, and I can't emphasize enough how much of a propagandized, like, lie that is. It doesn't. It hinders it so magnificently. Yeah. Because so many things just don't have the money in it, so why would we do it? Peaceful or violent revolution? There's no such thing as a peaceful revolution. I wish there was. I wish we could do it peacefully, but it's not possible. I would like it to happen peacefully if it was possible. I would say peacefully, but it's not possible, so I can say just as peacefully as possible is what I would say. Like, for example, chat, have you heard about the recent assassination of the healthcare CEO?
No.
You haven't, Zach? Wow. It's been going around on the internet a lot. Was it United Healthcare CEO was killed the other day. Assassinated, as in someone walked up to him behind him in, like, a public space and then shot him, like, I think several times in the back and killed him, and then walked away and escaped. And that is violence, right? That's violence. Here's my point. I'm just gonna make a point here on why peaceful revolution can't really work, unfortunately, and that's because if he wasn't killed, him and his company would continue, and it still is going to continue, but maybe a little bit differently. Actually, I have some good examples for this. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna pause my music. All right. Here we go. You ready for this? All right. So, healthcare in the U.S. god awful. It kills people. You have to pay so much money to be able to live, especially when it's going to hospitals or going to get an ambulance or going to the doctors, anything. It is effectively killing off poor people and also creating more poor people to then kill off. So this person killing him, right? Killing the CEO. He is. Oh, I have so many thoughts. I'm just trying to figure out how to word all this and put it together. Killing the CEO. That's a violent act, right? Right around the time that happened, Blue Cross Blue Shield in several states of the United States enacted a new move forward that was going to make it so you wouldn't be able to have anesthesia cover past a certain amount of time. Meaning, if you were in some of these states, I think New York was one of them, you would go to the doctors, you would have to have a surgery for your life-threatening thing where you would die otherwise, and anesthesia is only going to cover, let's say, half the surgery. You are going to have to be awake while they are working on your insides for the rest of the surgery, or pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, which you probably don't have, to stay asleep during it. Right? That's gonna kill people. That is going to kill people. Because people won't have the money to do that. Therefore, they won't go into surgery. Therefore, they will die. Right? Okay, follow me there. Follow me there. Now, this CEO was killed around the same time that happened. The healthcare CEO. And he was killed. He's dead now. Everyone was like, oh, wow, that guy died. Yeah, healthcares are kind of evil. And the Blue Cross Blue Shield, the insurance company, took it back. They're like, oh shit, the CEO was killed of this other group. Maybe we're not going to do that. We don't want ourselves being killed. Right? That guy killing the insurance CEO effectively saved people from dying. If we had just been like, hey, dude, stop killing people. If we had tried to be peaceful about it and not enact violence on our side, they would still be doing the anesthesia thing. People would still be not going to surgery. That would actually have gone through, and people would be dying. The the process of trying to do it peacefully doesn't work because it is sacrificing thousands and thousands and millions of lives to wait long enough for peace to work. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Zach, does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, okay. Once again, very passionate about this stuff. I'm fucking very important. People are dying because they can't get insurance for health and surgeries in America. And so they die. They just straight up die because they have no choice but to die because they don't have the money to do it. And if we just decide to peacefully wait and try to talk them out of killing people, that's not gonna work. That doesn't work that way. Trying to go peaceful is effectively way more violent than taking the route of violence, is the point. Like, there is no such thing as a peaceful revolution that works, because it is just letting more people die while trying to talk them out of it. So the violence is already happening anyways. If you do, the point of a quote-unquote violent revolution, of actually taking action and revolting, is going to have violence occur with it, but it is in the hopes of preventing as much death from continuing to happen as possible.
Yeah, I had my surgery in 2015.
Uh-huh.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just like I said, I get really into this stuff. It matters a lot to me. Sorry, I'm getting more heated again.
Sorry. When I had my surgery,
Yeah,
in 2015, they did exploratory surgery because they didn't know what was going on. They just knew that, hey, things are in critical condition at the moment.
Yeah.
They knew that I was basically dying. So they did exploratory surgery because they didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
And they found out, there's a lot of shit going on here.
Oh.
Um, the sepsis shock was the first thing that they had to get rid of.
Uh-huh.
Then the bleed in the brain kind of they got rid of that as well. The E. coli they got rid of, and they found out that the bile ducts were set wrong from the first surgery. What was it? 2015, 1998. Somewhat years ago. But they couldn't do all that in one day. They left me open for 2 days.
Oh my god.
And it got to the point where they told like the family to say goodbye, and they had the priest go there,
Yeah.
do the last sacrament,
Yeah.
and they're like, we're still going to try, but it's less than 1%. 1% chance.
Yeah.
Just let you know, because things aren't looking good. And I remember before I went home, my doctor he sat down on the bed next to me and explained everything. And he's like, the first thing he said was, "I don't know how you're alive right now.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be alive."
I'm so glad you are. I'm so glad I've met you, Zach.
I'm glad I met you too.
Yay.
Oh god, there's really everything. Okay,
What?
okay.
What happened?
I was spilling stuff.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Yeah, yeah. I was open for 2 days.
That's...
Which is,
wow.
I was talking about the yesterday with my friend CT. One of the scariest things with that is I have I guess claustrophobia. It's really bad where like if I work somewhere, I cannot work in a cubicle area.
Yeah.
And I don't like things in every corner. I
makes
don't like
sense.
people. I don't like multiple people look at me in a circle.
Yeah.
I don't like I cannot sleep in a heavy blanket. I sleep in a sheet. So one of the scariest things that when I woke up, I really wasn't myself when I woke up.
Yeah.
But I still remember the feeling like I was incredibly weak, so I could not move my arm. I had the IV, I had a needle in my neck and wires coming out of it.
Ooh.
I had blood pressure monitors in my other arm and whatnot. And they put like 2 heavy blankets on top of me. And I still remember how horrifying that was because I no matter what, I could not move.
Wow.
Like I could just see the ceiling.
Must have been terrifying.
It was.
Yeah. I am, like I said, I'm really happy you're here with us. You've changed my life, Zach. Heavy stream. Let's write some city signs, huh?
Sorry.
No, it's been heavy all throughout. Not just you. Don't worry. It's been heavy because of the insurance stuff we were talking about earlier. It's been heavy throughout. Don't worry. It's not you. I appreciate that you're able to talk about this stuff.
At least Haru wants to be on a plushie.
That's what the sign's gonna be. If it even let me says P. Ugh. It does let me say P. Yay!
maybe one day in the podcast, I'll tell the entire story
Okay.
if you want me to.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I am my doing it.
I am absolutely fine with that.
It's almost gonna be 10 years.
Wow.
Next year it's gonna be 10 years. Basically everything in my life changed.
Yeah. I'm gonna read some of the chat real quick.
Okay.
Bat says, huh, this is getting me triggered. I'm sorry if this is a lot. I know this was, like you said, it's been kind of heavy. I'm sorry for the heavy, like, that was with the insurance stuff. I'm sorry with that, about the heavy stuff there. Fire Spitter says, isn't that some of the Bushido philosophy, the act of killing and taking life, ensuring that others are spared? I don't think this is supposed to be following some sort of code or philosophy, although you could say it's like communism and revolutionary philosophy, I guess. It's not specifically like Bushido or anything. It's not a specific cultural philosophy as much as it is like, I don't know how to put it, just kind of like, I don't want this to sound rude, but it might sound rude. It's just kind of like, I was gonna say common sense, but I don't want to say common sense. That does sound rude. It's more like recognizing cause and effect. It's just seeing what's going on, recognizing that, like, noticing the cause and effect, like, and like seeing how things are changing and affecting other things. Because it's very easy to just like see how all the things that are happening and then not really immediately connect them. As in, like, just seeing, like, oh, wow, the CEO of the healthcare thing was killed. And then also, like, a few days separated from that, going like, oh, hey, look, the Blue Cross Blue Shield is taking back their whole thing. It's easy, though, to, like, start comparing, like, how and when these things happen and being like, oh, shit, okay. Yeah. Mooper says, hugs. Zach is like a comet that came crashing but gave us a gift. Yeah, and the gift was Zach. Yeah, you're a comet, Zach. You're awesome. You're a shooting star.
I'm just me. I'm just a dude.
A great dude. That's all that matters. Anyways, I'm gonna read the signs. 0, introducing the P-apple, TM. Where'd the TM go? It's supposed to have TM on it. Let me see if I can put it back on it. I don't know why it disappeared. No? It's just not there. It turns into blank.
Was there an update? Is trademark not?
It's not in the
Able
font
to-
anymore, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not there.
Well, it's not a font, so it's probably the graphic the graphics you're using, the texture
The
pack.
texture pack? That would make sense.
Right.
Maybe it is that. I'll paste it there anyways and hope that it's there next time. 0, introducing the P-apple, TM, the pillars of the earth. 1, would you toss a cow? P.S. Apologies to the Welsh. 2, Jade cooks them for 4 a.m. By M, I mean poo-poo. 3, Death Stranding, the blow-dry cows. They were cuddled too much. 4, cards. Lots and lots of cards. Featuring Mule Bussy, Delta, and Laurels. 5, on that Sigma grind set. Hoofing it style. Never thought rewriting signs could be this funny. 6, Zach eats plastic and ages burgers. Cock, block, and cheese. 7, Pepper's first glasses. P.S. Some people are into that, not me though. 8, Kowalski the goat throat. P.S. Zach inflation. 9, Pepper enters the pain maker. Get Simba baked. 10, Pepper beaks and bird bursin. Blip. Fire Spitter says, so, Zach, wanna clap? Funny. 11. Pooh Spitter and Pooh Hill pay me to play Packbox. Y plus bugs. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, beep, beep. 12. Jody and Jade sit in a tree. Kissing. P.S. Political planet of Jade is gaping. 13. The Battle of the Chat Towers. We saw them tiddlies guitar riff. 14. Jade cheats on me with Scarlet. Everyone starts a cult and Zack is beheaded. 15. Cube Pepper blocks Minra. Water, water, water. 16. The Schmeat Sculptor. Tasty thigh cookie is good. 17. Amazing Jade art. More like rancid Jade fart. Seriously, Jade is nasty. It's true. Oh, hang on. What was that?
I lost internet.
Oh, were you gone?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice. I was just reading the signs. I'm sorry. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Did you hear the compliment to you? About the shooting star
No.
comet thing?
Oh, I heard that.
Okay, yeah. And also, Firespirit said, so, Zach, want to collab?
I said yes, and then my internet just died.
Aw.
So I think Fire Spirit turned off the internet.
Firespirit, what the hell? Sad bird boo death. 18. Pespy Sepni awakens. Redon revealed to be Chaser and Hypnosub. 18.5. Pepper discovers Belgium. Eats moss. 19. V-Spire ogles girls and femboys. Miobi is here also. Oh no. Oh. What? That's okay. 19.5. Become bottom. Kerbal's Madagascar my ass. 20. Zach eats an ecosystem. I'm so Shrek right now. 21. Flesh tubulars. Nigel coming celestial amounts of old olive puppaberries. 22. The trial of the gay bacon balls. Prehistoric pipness. 22.5. Does this spider have puz? Watching corn on stream. Fucking Zach. 23. Testing the limits of Minecraft gay. Try Sayonara Wild Farts. It's super cool. Gay and cool. Hashtag Team Jody. 24. Minecraft is trans-misogynistic. In the times of lords and ladies, coming was a different experience. Hehehe. 25. Pumpkin Pepper looking like Helmeppo. Oh. Slurping that bone juice. 26. Return of the Phasmoo Ghost Breaster. Arkham Batman is taking a sloppy public... I remember what that was, by the way. The word is supposed to be defecation. Arkham Batman is taking a sloppy public defecation. Which is censored for some reason, but not P. 27. Ghost Shreks is a family secret. Fire Pooper cured my kilt trauma. This should be... like that. 27.5. Craftoween 2024. Pepper falls for the hot Vordor. 28. So here we are, experiencing a heartfelt Ben 10. It's the Black Friday event at Mort. I like that one. 29. Do we all have the Uwu type moop soup? Zach is an amazingly kind and generous lord of pleasure.
What? I mean, that's what she said, man. What?
remember how the whole Jackbox thing and you became lord of pleasure, and also you donated $100.
I guess I'm used to being called that.
You miss being called lord of pleasure?
Oh, I'm used to being called it.
Oh, used to it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
This is a good one. Do we all have the Uwu type moop soup? Moop soup. I love that. Zach is an amazingly kind and generous lord of pleasure. 30. Haru peas on plushy pep. Zach, wanna collab? Perfect. It's amazing. It's perfect. It's perfect. We've gone down to 30 signs now, and we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm going to do a quick estimate. How many more we have left? I want to see. Okay, so it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1,
21,
2,
22,
3,
23.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Each, ni,
71,
song, shi,
72.
go, roku, nana, hachi, kyu, ju, shuichi, juni, jusang, shuyong, shugo, shuroku, shunana, shuhachi, shukyu, niju. See, I can stop you from messing with me by speaking in a different language. Each, ni, sang, shi, go, wait. Each, ni, yeah, I'll do it on my own, don't worry. Each, ni, sang, shi, go, roku, nana, hachi, kyu, ju, shuichi, juni, jusang, shuyong, shugo, shuroku, shunana, shuhachi, shukyu, niju. Each, ni, sang, shi, go, roku, nana, hachi, kyu, ju, shuichi, juni, jusang, shuyong, shugo, shuroku, shunana, juhachi, jukyu, niju. Do one of them grow grass already? That's funny. Each, ni, sang, shi, go, roku, nana, hachi, kyu, ju, juichi, juni, jusang, shuyong, shugo, juroku, junana, juhachi, jukyu, niju. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh my god. We have more than I thought left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's hard to tell some of these blocks apart, like where the blocks end.
Yeah.
The numbers, Pepper, what do they mean? Cuba. Brum, 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 brum. Sorry.
That mean?
That wasn't Mandarin. That was Japanese. Each, ni,
What?
sang, shi, go, roku, nana, hachi, kyu, ju, shuichi, juni, jusang, shuyong, jugo, juroku, nana, juhachi, jukyu, niju. It was Japanese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're 13 away. So this is going to end at 43. It was supposed to end at 52. I think the math changed up at some point. Because it was originally supposed to be 52 weeks. I think I like started doing more than the number I needed to do. I started doing like, I think I was supposed to only have to do like 18 or something, and then I started doing 20 instead. Like rows, I mean. So now it's not 52, but it's 43. But still, that's okay. Yeah, what the hell, Fire Spitter? That was a Mandarin. Now I gotta see, like, is it the same or something? What happened? Yeah, that wasn't Mandarin.
The numbers Pepper, what do they mean? Also love how ZACH saying yes to my collabo offer killed the internet immediately. It was
Yes, you
preordained.
killed my ear.
Thank you so much, Fire Spitter. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yes, I can't believe it killed Zach's internet. You should do it again. That was really funny. Ask quick, ask for another collab. Let me add that to the thingy. Thank you. $12, about $13. Okay. $12. So that means 31, so 41. We are $9 more away until nine more dollars until Jody art avatar, Jody 3D avatar. That'll be kind of like mine, which is super cool. Super cool. Only $9 more away. Only 9. And we'll be able to have a Jody avatar. That's so exciting.
$9.99.
Fire Spitter says collab when, Zach? It'd be really funny if you disconnected right now. Oh. Zach?
Rude.
That time it was me, Sneax. Well, technically you still caused it, Fire Spitter. You made it so it would be really funny for me to kick Zach from the call in that moment. So good job. In any case, thank you everybody so much for watching. You're all wonderful, beautiful people. I love you so much. If you'd like to support the channel, please consider becoming a member. If you do, you get special benefits like emotes, badges, shoutouts, and the ability to join me in a stream and my Minecraft realm. Thank you so much for the donations today. Thank you so much. Fire Spitter, and thank you so much. Oh, hang on. For some reason I couldn't remember if Haru's $15 was today or yesterday. So that was yesterday, but still, thank you, Haru. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. Thank you. If you'd like to support, you can also become a member, or you can join through Super Chats or Streamlabs, because it'll go towards my survival, which... Oh, shit. Yay! Jody Avatar! Jody Avatar! Jody Avatar! Yay! Thank you so much, Moop! The Moop! Thank you! Oh my god. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Jody Avatar. That's gonna be so awesome. Oh, we're only 49 away now from finishing the frickin'... Oh, you guys are so amazing. I love you. Thank you for being spectacular. I can't even comprehend it, genuinely. I can't comprehend it. Thank you. Thank you. Whoops. I just gooed. Thank you so much. I just gooed live on stream for free.
Premium content?
Premium content! Just like Haru peeing on me earlier.
That's some premium content.
Some premium fucking content. Well, in any case, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can't wait. I'm gonna have to tell Jody immediately. I'm gonna have to tell Jody immediately about this. Mooper says, "Oh my."
That's some premium content, don't
premium
you know?
content. Jody's gonna have a 3D avatar that moves just like this one. That's gonna be so freaking cool. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, those are the ways to support. It'll go towards this, which is helping us survive. As you can see with the message over there, we kind of need to survive currently. Usually we always need to survive, but also like especially right now.
I did that first period.
What?
I left and I came back first period.
Oh. Thank you to my tier 1 grubs, Shiny Warrior Wolf, J Hill, and Nonex, and thank you to my tier 2 treat, Pie the Queen of Orange, and my tier 3 full tummy Moopy Star. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, I love all of you. I love all of you. That's great.
Even me?
Even you. Just a little bit.
Oh, wow.
It would mean Moopy can also nom Mama Jody? What do you mean, nom? Just because there's a 3D? Alright. So, what else is there? We could also, I kind of want to time next time we do this how long it takes me to read all the signs. Remind me that, Snacks. So also, yeah, Blue Sky and Discord server in my description below. I love all of you. You're amazing. You're so sweet to me. Thank you. I'll talk to you all later, okay? Okay.
Bye.
Tomorrow's gonna be really exciting because there's gonna be not tomorrow, what? Next week is gonna be really exciting because there's gonna be oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh, that was almost awful. I gotta get out of this fucking game. That would've been so bad. You just shot your what? Fire spitter, don't do that. What was I saying? Next week is gonna be interesting. We're finally getting back to Dead Space, and also, I'm hoping to, fit my ASMR stream in there somewhere. So, yay! Okay, bye-bye, everyone. Goodbye, bye-bye. Goodbye, bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, bye-bye. Goodbye, bye-bye. Goodbye, bye-bye.
Bye.